Just gonna wait for this to start saying streaming. Okay, hello and welcome to the Freedom Spec Championship here in Springfield, Illinois. We are finally running our pro class bracket. It took us a long time to get here, but we finally made it. We're going to be doing something different here in finals. We're going to be doing what we call the grower finals, which is a little bit different. Typically, you just run your 1 through 4, chase the ace to find out your final positions. We're also going to be adding in 5 through 8 in separate heats, alternating just so there's less downtime, and we can then find out who 5 through 8 are through Chase the Ace.
Yep, so while those top 4 pilots are getting those batteries charged and the props changed, we'll have something to watch. It's not so much downtime. Grower came up with the idea while we were at the Illinois State Fair, and we did a decent job of engaging the spectators with what was going on. They were pumped about it, but since they were kind of in it, it became evident how bad the downtime was between the Chase the Ace rounds. So this should help with that, and should help with it for you too, watching at home. So we are pumped.
Grower did not only come up with that, Grower also designed today's track. And if you're watching, here's some sky cam, and I'm going to be able to walk you guys through the craziness that goes on in Grower's mind. So, like every other Freedom Spec track, you start with what we call the crazy start.
Because it's
and that
better.
starts at our launch pads. And then from our launch pads, you don't fly a typical track like where you go straight to the timing gate. You're going to go out all the way around the top of that tower. Then there's a flag out in the pumpkin patch. Down, chicane, around another flag. Bring it up around the furthest flag on the track. And then you're going to wrap it around down through the timing gate. And that's just your crazy start. Then from there, you're going from the timing gate out and around this white flag. Bring it back around the back side of this gate down here. From there, you're proceeding through the gate you just flew over. And then from there, we're bringing you out to what we call the Grower's Tower. And from there, you're going around the side, through that top gate, bringing it down to the side gate. And then from the side gate, you do a 180, and then you do a corkscrew, and then you exit this corkscrew on the far side of the Grower's Tower, and bring it around the flag in the pumpkin patch, out to this far gate, and then you have a 180 straight into that. Down there, you have our, the longest stretch we have on this track. That's when you see everybody pin. You're coming down to what we call the dive gate section. You enter this immediate 180 down through this low gate, and then you have to bring it up and around down through the dive gate, and then down through another low gate. Then whenever you exit that low gate, you're going straight for that flag on the top of the tower, bringing it around, bringing it all the way down to this gate, holding all that speed, and then trying to bleed it off right before you come to this reach around gate. Then from there is what we call the wrap it up section, because we're wrapping up this lap and we're wrapping around these flags. We're bringing around the flags, bringing around the flags on the tower. One more flag, then you have your final gate. And then from there, you bring it back through the timing gate, and we're doing that 4 times because we're doing 4 laps. And these are about 30-second laps, so you're going to be watching us flying for about 2 minutes every heat. And it's my turn to get ready to do some drone racing.
And let's be honest, this is a 30-second track for the top 2 or 3 guys. So the average heat's going to be taking us about 2.5 minutes. But it's fine. That's why we're a little bit behind schedule today. But we got plenty of sunshine, we got beautiful weather, and it's going to be a good time here racing at the Freedom Spec Championship. So this is a little breakdown of our flight line, launch pad cam, and obviously I'm Sean, one of your race directors here. Big time thanks to Mondo, who's been teaming up with me to do these events. We did the State Fair event for Grow Your Own, an Illinois initiative sponsored by Hanson Professional Services here in Springfield, Illinois. Following it up with our Freedom Spec Championship race here at the former Falcon Hobby Field in the heart of Springfield, Illinois. So, yeah, good times. Good times. Now, Mondo gets a little bit of grace because obviously he was just doing the track run through with you a few seconds ago, but he is getting out there and ready to go. Looking ahead, and the next heat's going to be Heads Up FPV, Charles 55582, NM Grower, and Manny actually himself will be the 4th pilot in that heat. Heat number 3 will be Alex FPV Potato, Shames, and Dreams. And the 4th heat will be Propsicle, Russell AR, A-Drone, and Screecher. So not a slouch here except for maybe that Shames guy. But we're going to have a good time. There's going to be phenomenal racing. I can't wait for you guys to see what this is all about. And ultimately see who's going to take home their share of almost $5,000 in today's prize pool. So we did decide that 5th place, because of the new Grower 8 format we're doing, 5th place is going to make $100. So that's a bonus. I believe 1st place is taken down. Let me verify. I want to say 1st place is taking down $2,000 today. If I can find my mouse. Pilots are getting in their seats. Still looking for a video from Amari and Serpent, but we are close. Oh, there you go. I like it. I say their names and just turn on the video feed. It's pretty cool.
I'm R1. I think I'm R2.
Mondo is Race Fan 7. Yasim's over here doing burnouts. Be a good guest here at the Falcon parking lot.
He's just leaving more than he took, that's all.
Yeah.
We good? Okay, we're good.
Cool. Nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. All 4 feeds are on there, so are we ready to kick it off?
Yep.
Pilots, arm your drones.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 3.
All right, that's it. We are off and at it. Pilots are in the air. Let's see if we get a clean hole shot, and ultimately who's going to take it? Is it going to be Amari? Is it going to be the Milkman? Mondo, Fire Serpent?
Hole shot Amari 10.5.
Amari takes it. Fire Serpent pulls up in 2nd with Milkman 3rd and Mondo running 4th. But that could all change in the blink of an eye. They're into the Grower Tower. Flip-flop around. Here we go. Jumping out and into that back straight. Amari's already there. Into the power, what was a power loop section, now a dive gate section. And up around the gigantic flag. Slicing through the gate with our leader Amari, coming around and into the last couple elements. Let's see what this first lap looks like here in round number 1.
Amari lap 1 in first.
Amari putting up a 31-22.
The Milkman lap 1 in third. Mondo lap 1
So
in
Mondo
fourth.
pulled up about 1.8 seconds off of the Milkman. The Milkman was just about half a second off of Fire Serpent. So everybody's absolutely still in this race. Coming across the pumpkin patch. Oh, buddy, we don't want to be like King earlier, whose drone chariot turned into a pumpkin at midnight. These pilots are going to stay in the air and keep it going here. Let's see what's going to happen. Coming across on lap
Amari
number
lap 2 in
3.
first.
So Amari has 2 laps, almost identical, 31-2, 31-1, and Fire Serpent in 2nd.
Mondo lap 2 in fourth.
Now, Mondo, I haven't seen what happened there, but he's fallen back a bit. Looks like he's about 4 seconds off of 3rd place. So ultimately, though, what we want to be watching is 2nd and 3rd, and it looks like 2nd and 3rd are on top of each other, absolutely tied up. Fire Serpent has a lead, but Milkman is pulling on him into the slice gate. Yeah,
Amari
keeping it
lap 3
together.
in first.
Let's see what the differential is here coming across onto lap number 4.
3 in second.
So Milkman is behind Fire Serpent by 0.6 seconds. Mondo went black screen, didn't see what happened, but he is out. And we are there. Let's see. Milkman and Fire Serpent have an absolute battle. This position matters more than any other on the track right now. You can see Fire Serpent in Milkman's view right now, the Shadow and the Drone. Who's going to carry the most speed through this last section into the final straight? Push, push, push. Nothing left to lose here. And go for it. Looks like Fire Serpent takes it over the Milkman by 0.32 seconds. Just 320 milliseconds separated those two pilots. But Fire Serpent and Amari are going to move forward in the winner's bracket, and Milkman and Mondo are moving down in the consolations bracket. Already, heat number 1 of today's pro race, pro top 16, and we are seeing some fireworks. Boy, oh boy, what a day. So Fire Serpent, if you don't know, he did not even qualify for pro finals until the very last heat of qualifying yesterday in the rain. Beating out his buddy, his teammate, Yasim, pushing Yasim into 17th place.
Charles numbers on 2. and then Grower on R7, Manny himself on R8.
And gaining his spot here in the pro finals. Yasim was one that we were all picking to win the sport bracket today. Unfortunately, ran into some trouble midway through the bracket. Yard sell to quad, and that was all she wrote for Mr. Yasim. But Fire Serpent's here to make him proud, staying alive in the winner's bracket. And we're going to see what happens next and moving forward in today's race. So we do have Heads Up, two-time undefeated DRL World Champion, Heads Up FPV in this race. His buddy, good friend, 2021 Sport Class Champion at the Multi-GP Championships in Citrus Springs, Florida. Our friend, Mr. Drone Racing, track designer extraordinaire, the man who designed this track, the man who comes up with great formats, the guy who brought us a crazy start and countless other things, NM Grower on race band number 7, and then Manny himself, the Algorand, 13th pilot. You saw him last year on NBC's The Drone Racing League on race band number 8. Now, I believe that Manny himself is the only pilot in this grouping that was not in the sub 100 club, but he is about to change that here today. It looks like Grower might have had a bad read somewhere along the way, so we're going to disqualify a 9-second lap. And that fixed it, so coming back across here. Yeah, Grower's in the sub 100 club, so Heads Up is 7 seconds ahead of Charles in the qualifying. Grower and Charles, though, that 2-3 position in seating, the one we really like to watch, they are separated over the course of 3 laps by just 1 second. So we could very well see some fireworks between those two. Now, Grower and me had some super epic battles Friday at the State Fair race, and I look for Grower and Charles to go to town here today, trying to prove which one of them is going to, have what it takes. What happened to you there, Mondo?
Well, I just learned how important it is to pick a good battery. I didn't have any battery charge, so I just grabbed an old one. And I was like, this isn't a problem. But then I forgot that I was in a heat with the best.
Yeah, who would have thought?
It was like pretty obvious, straight even from the whole shot. They were freaking bad.
This battery was sad, huh? Sad.
It was the one that I've been practicing with forever.
All right, Grover, do you have video over there, pal?
Yeah, lesson of the day, don't use your goggle pack as your flight pack.
Neil, do you have video for yourself?
What channel am I on?
Race Band 7.
Okay, sorry.
There's Mondo's better half on the live stream, Miss Kate.
Kate Gallegos.
Yeah.
Get everybody under here. There's some ball action. Cameron's passing the ball around, kicking it at people.
Good.
But
Let's come
we're
over
gonna
here,
try
Mr.
to keep the
Cam.
ball out of the pilot tent while we're flying. This is focus.
No reruns for beach
centric.
balls. All right, pilots, any objections? Arm your quads.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 3.
Whole shot. Eyes are peeled. Who's going to take it? Is it going to be our world champion? Heads Up FPV. Wow, they're all absolutely together here.
Whole shot.
Ooh, a little bit of contact there, but we are through with everybody. Everyone's still in the air.
Oh, heads up.
Bit of a bobble.
All up in the air. So
Yeah,
he's
let's
going to make up some ground on Charles Grower and Manny himself.
Yep. So it would be Charles and NM Grower that are out in front of Heads Up
Looking
at the
at
moment.
Heads Up's qualifying time, he has 7 seconds on the rest of the field, which is, or I guess 10 total even on Manny.
It should be no problem for him
He
to catch
should
up.
be able to
We're about
reel.
see.
And that's over 3 laps, so that means over 4 laps he has even more.
So as it stands right now, it's Charles, NM
Here's
Grower,
number
and then
1.
Heads Up just 0.4 seconds, but he's got both first and second in his speed right now.
He's passing Grower, he just did.
And now he's
Now he's working on Charles.
Yep, you see
Charles,
Charles's
oh,
block right
and
there.
he passed Charles. Now Heads Up is in the lead.
Grower went down right after Heads Up passed him.
So
That was his chance.
we watched Evan go sky high and then just take
Yeah, it's
everybody
just-
to Gapplebee's.
Shooting first.
Heads Up FPV is on a
Numbers
different.
last 2 seconds.
Oh, just like that, he cuts it a little
Level.
too tight. He has to fix it up all over again.
Now he wants to see, well, how much can I overcome again? That was fun the first
Yeah,
time.
he's
Let's
got
do
to
it
catch up
again.
to Charles now. Charles in the lead. Oh, he misses the gate, circles back.
Yeah, Grower had went down, so
Charles
he's a
into
good
the
clip
dive.
behind.
Evan into the dive. Let's see, this is one.
Yeah, Grower was
two.
almost a full lap behind at this point with the turtle mode.
If Evan had a spotter
Wow,
right now,
another-
he would say, "Hey, you're pretty safe in second. Let's
Yeah,
come
you are safe in second.
Charles number
No
lap
need
3
to-
and first.
like make Charles feel
Texas
bad."
SPD lap 3 and second.
I think, they're close enough. They work together.
Third.
I don't think Evan would mind making Charles. feel
Charles
bad.
leaving the Growers
I got
Tower.
a feeling.
Charles in the back gate right now, and this is a good
There's
space.
Evan. You're
if
about
you
to
wanna
see
be-
Charles in Evan's feed. I think they'll both fly smart and play it safe because they do have quite the advantage over the rest of the field.
You don't want him to be able to say that to you, Evan. I don't care.
Let's see here. What is the differential for third
Charles
place?
numbers finished in first.
Wow, only
Wow.
0.33
Yeah.
seconds
SPD
back.
finished in second.
Heads up with a 36-second lap, but still just finishes a third of a second behind Charles. Manny gets it done in third
Heads
place.
up, and Charles moving on. And
Yep.
then I know Roman and stuff moving consolation back. Now we're looking for Alex, Potato, Shames, and Dreams.
Hey, that's me.
That is.
Not
Next
Alex,
up, round
the
2,
other guy.
race 3.
Grower's
Without
still up in the
SPD
air,
on
finishing it
R1,
off.
Potato on R2. Shames on R7. Dreams on R8.
We got Corey Man in the chat saying, "Hey,
Brush the damn ground.
we're out here, Freedom Spec Championship, putting on a show. Beautiful field with a pumpkin patch just dead in the center. Fun fact, that pumpkin patch didn't exist until the day we got here. And Sean was nice enough to mow the field, and the farmer was nice enough to notice. Yes, twice. He mowed the field twice, and the farmer's like, dang, I could put a pumpkin patch right in the middle of this field. Yeah. Well, it's a beautiful pumpkin patch, and it does a really nice thing to your drones when you land in it. It just makes them more aerodynamic by smoothing out your prints with mud. Yeah, true. It's only faster. As long as you're at weight, it's going to be smoother than TPU prints. Unless you're doing some crazy layer heights. My thermometer. You're at 97, 100.5. The current TQ for battery temperature is Russell AR at 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, I know. We have a warmer over there. We can throw all the packs in. You can probably fit your chargers in there.
Go there!
Did everybody get a chance to share the live stream link on their favorite form of social media? I'll drop it in the Freedom Spec chat so everybody can share the live stream.
I need to share it on my Facebook, actually.
You do. I wish you could stream to your Instagram live.
Oh, there you go.
Wouldn't that be sweet? Get your 50K followers watching.
Oh, yeah. Let me check it.
Put it in the chat. One thing I like to do when I'm sharing stuff is just spam every Discord they manage to let me into.
YouTube always cracks me up with the crazy, pictures that end up coming out.
Oh yeah.
Pictures of ripsticks. It's very
I
confusing.
think that's my channel wallpaper.
Ah.
What's is it Axel FPV? What's that company that did the ripsticks just now?
Oh, Axis Flying.
Axis. What did they decide they're gonna change their name to?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
They're
they
going to change it to
didn't.
something. But love competition. It's great. There's innovation. And you have some more competition. All right, I see 2 videos. I see 3 videos.
I'm good.
And
Oh, wait.
These pilots can be ready to go.
Time out. 1 sec. What happened to my video? Need a power cycle?
very soon we should have a 4th video ready to run this one.
That work?
Well, I'm ready with an AR.
We got 4 videos. We got 4
Time
pilots in
out.
their
1
seats.
sec. Hang on.
Getting reset.
Okay, I'm good. Good.
Who we waiting
We're good.
Good. Here we go.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 3.
on? We have a viewer from Maui where drone racing is non-existent. Well,
Start Shane's
drone racing can
1.23.
exist anywhere. You just gotta have some want.
Alex
There we
losing
go.
the whole
Who
shot.
with the whole shot.
Shane's last
James with the whole
James with
shot.
a 9.68. We're gonna have to review that one.
Oh, midair.
Yeah, gotta keep it clean in here, guys.
Alex is close to a lot.
Oh,
of people
Shames
right
gets it a
now.
little wrong. Shames gonna have some work to do.
Alex and Potato right on top of each other.
Yeah, Potato right behind Alex. Then Dreams. Then Shames. The wrap it up section. Alex will keep keeping it clean. He's got about 3 seconds on Potato's best 3-lap time, so if he just kind of goes at a comfortable pace, I think Alex can just keep it steady up front.
31.48 opener for Alex, 32.1 for Potato, and 32.7 for Dreams. So Dreams is actually really closing in on Potato here. On the same gate, together they go. Here we go. 1. That's the distance. As they got the 2 right screens with Shames hoping for one of them to make a mistake.
2 in first.
Alex with 30.9 lap 2.
Lap 2 in second. Dreams lap 2 in third.
Dreams lost a little bit of time there.
Shane's lap 2 in fourth.
He sees them in his view, I know that.
So it's
Oh.
1, 2.
Oh, Dreams goes
he's
down
gonna
in the
be
back
right
corner.
on it. So now Shames has got about 8 to 10 seconds to make up on Potato.
You got 8 seconds on the next guy. Last lap coming up.
And Potato wrapping it up. Going to be proceeding onto his final lap. And then
Potato lap 3 in
Shames,
second.
now he's just entering the wrap it up section. So unless Potato
Oh, Alex
makes
with a big
mistake-
bobble.
Lap 3 in
Getting
fourth.
Well,
back
that means
in.
Potato's right on him.
Oh
They
my
need
gosh.
to be careful. That is 1 and 2 right on top of each other right now. Okay, that was a slice.
Potato, you guys got lots of room. Just chill.
You don't have to chill, Potato. Don't worry about it. Go for it.
Alright, Alex bringing it home after a scary
Going around the
finish.
dive, final flag, then final gate, and then the final stretch. Through the timing gate, first place, Alex FPV's first race, race 3 here in the preliminary heats of this double elimination bracket, followed by Potato.
Great work.
Shames and Dreams moving into the consolation bracket.
Alright, we're going to heat number 4,
Race over.
which is Propsicle, Russell AR, A-Drone's Creature. I have to eat the sheet.
Someone fucked my car. I saw you every.
Showing the stream of top 16 results. Here's how everybody ended up qualifying in this bracket.
Sean's launch was insane.
Propsicle was our TQ, but there's one thing we learned during our course walk yesterday morning. Shane said, at my races, we don't do Ironman anymore.
Literally every turn in the tower.
So we will be watching at least 2 races in the finals, and then one person will be taking home $2,000. Let's see how this bracket's progressing.
I was hoping. I think that was about probably the same time.
I'm going to be racing the Milkman, Grower, and Manny.
Oh boy.
Me and Milkman were just throwing hands a second ago. This time I'm going to have a fresh pack. I need to start heating my packs.
I don't know.
Sean came to a realization about the
Adrian
heating the
Arsen.
packs. Like, not only did we notice it on the 20-lap race that maybe you're fast at first, but then you end up being slower later. He said even at the Ice Storm race with his tiny trainer, he was heating them up. And then last lap, Dreams was passing him. So he thinks it might not be the best to just rip the heat on the packs. Dreams is fast, too.
Oh my gosh, you did. You guys did
lost
midair.
a whole bunch of prop.
Yeah, your icon.
Still impressive to take the whole shot with that group of pilots. post-race temp check.
All right, let's see. We got video from Screecher. Thank you, Screecher.
102 flat. Now, that's barely a bouncing temp. But you're also cooling it as it goes, you know?
We got...
These pilots are ready to go. They're already making their way over to their seats.
We got Russell AR and Adrian. That's going to be a good battle. Their PBs are .02 apart. That's
What
pretty
channel are you
crazy.
Lead Fingers in the chat saying, "Let's go, Potato!"
Oh, yeah. Everybody's
Lead
cheering on
Fingers,
Taylor.
our good friend Stephen Kanabi, out of Colorado, I believe. Or he's with one of the Colorado guys. They do a lot of Street League stuff out there.
They are, I think, just spec enthusiasts.
Yeah, they do a lot of crazy experiments and data analysis to try to get their spec to be one of the top specs in the game.
All right, here we
Are
go.
the pilots ready?
We got 4 videos. 4 videos now. Everybody situated, and here we go. Heat 4.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 3.
They are off. Wow, what a launch that was. Propsicles. Props are flying in and out of Propsicle's view.
Oh, they are on
I know
top
who
of
he's
each other.
flying with. That's Russell AR.
Way too close. Right in his prop wash. He doesn't even pull back.
Oh!
No.
Propsicle midair early.
Okay, prop. You've got 12 seconds on the slowest, 7 seconds on third place. If you can get up, you might be able to make up that
he
ground.
doesn't have turtle mode.
He doesn't have turtle mode.
You know,
Oh
it's
my.
stuck. It's stuck. It's being dumb.
But it's not saying crash flip.
I was on with my other quad.
That was on his other quad.
All right, well,
Midair down.
Propsicle's out's okay, but we're worried about this 1-2 battle right now. Adrone and Russell AR, 0.1 seconds apart.
Russell AR lap 1 in second. Screecher lap 1 in third.
A prop going down the consolation bracket, letting Adron, Screecher, and Russell AR have an easy way into this winner's bracket.
Screecher's not letting off either. Screecher's
He's not.
right with them.
He's third, right behind Russell AR. Let's see the separation. 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds behind second place. He can make that up, but Russell, we know he's got some fast quads over here.
Yeah,
He's
let's
the
see.
current TQ for battery temp, and we saw it in the 20-lap race. His quad is fast when that battery is hot.
There's a 1.6 second gap between Russell AR and Adrone. Adrone is...
Screecher took that section so tight.
Yeah, his technical sections are just insane.
But Adron's just out there doing what he does best. It's Charles flying right now.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
And one more lap to go for Adrone. One more lap to go for Russell AR. Screecher coming around. One more lap to go.
Adrone
Will
just
we
beat his
see some
PB,
position
hitting
changes?
a 97.1 in brackets. Preacher hitting his PB with a 101.2 in brackets. That's incredible. So,
We
I
got
would say you can't.
Cypress in the chat cheering on Adrone. Let's go, Adrone.
And
And bringing it
bringing it
around. First place, then second, Russell AR.
Everybody had one of their best rounds.
That's
Good
the
job,
last
guys.
one of our preliminary
You
races.
cannot be upset about that flying at all.
Propsicle and Screecher moving down. Russell and Adrone bumping up.
Nice.
So now we gotta build race 5. So
I'm gonna go
go
to
around.
race. Yep.
And then you have your sheet to your right over here.
Do I go
Wrong sheet.
top 16 bracket?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, here we go. Let me get down here.
And I'm going to be in race 5 because race 5 consists of the Milkman on R1, Mondo on R2, NM Grower on R7, and Manny himself on R8.
Alright. Milkman, Mondo, Grower, Manny himself. Yeah.
You want me on R1?
Okay, Heat 6 will be Amari, Fire Serpent, Heads Up, and Charles 555A2.
Next up, round 2, race 5, with the Milkman on R1, Mondo on R2, NM Grower on R7, Manny himself on R8.
Okay. It's hard to see, I'm sure.
What a race, what a race, what a race. That was a fun one. I will say, trying to think what I can say that was PG. I felt very empowered when I took the whole shot in my heat. And then Chief came up and said, and took about a third of my prop away from me. But I had it coming. I had it coming. My battery was a little warm. It wasn't super hot. I put it in the dashboard of my car. So I didn't want to get it too hot because I don't want that like bad second half of the battery effect. But I kind of thought that if I could get out ahead, then that would cause other people to make mistakes. So it could be worth it. Like, there's some strategy to be played there, and we're playing it.
That's right. Trying our best. We have Milkman, Mondo, Grower, and Manny going out there right now.
Now, what is your mindset, heads up, coming off of the State Fair race that didn't quite go your way?
Yeah, it didn't quite go my way, but I think it's important to be kind of monotone, I guess, in your emotions and to approach each race like it's your last race and giving it everything you would give regardless of circumstances.
Yeah.
Trying to keep a monotone, I guess, strategy throughout the whole time. And at the end of the day, you can only fly as good as you can. So
Right.
I would approach this exactly the same as if I won the State Fair race, if I got dead last. So just coming into this one, it's a new day. Everybody
Keeping
has
it
their
level,
days.
huh?
Everybody has their bad days too. So we're gonna see whose day it is today.
Oh, yeah. I think, Alex and Propsicle have, a lot on their shoulders right now to kind of go back to back, if you will.
But hey,
Hey,
if they do, then they're going home with a lot of money.
good for them. So what's going on in the chat out here? Wow, I don't know how anyone reads that. People are saying things. I'm just too blind to see it. Come on, a drone. I see one of those. Let's go. Somebody. Mr. Nice, go better. Go get him. Yeah, should be fun. Mr. Nice in this one. We like to see Mr. Nice racing. He had a bit of a wild heat. Ended up with some bobbles and got behind. Didn't really have a shot to make that transfer position, but here he is here with Milkman, Armando, and Manny himself. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Beautiful day here in Springfield, Illinois. Low 80 degrees. We're at the time of day where the sun, I've got our little shade contraption up there, but it's just right in the crack of it, so I kind of have to duck down here to miss the shade. But yeah, great times. I'm kind of looking at folks like Amari, who is definitely a spec racing force to be reckoned with. Alex looking to go back to back after the State Fair race and get all the dollars. Yeah, looking to see how some of these guys will do. But where will the upsets be? So Manny's walking back to his seat. Mondo is touching goggles, but he looks like he's pretty close to being ready. Neil's in his seat, just ready to do his thing, go real nice, real hard. Let's see. On Yvonne's request earlier, we'll say, let's go, Big Sexy.
On the stream deck? All right,
Yep.
we need 4 videos.
What channel am I?
Your R2.
Yep, Mondo is race fan number dos.
So this is a losers bracket race. Milkman, Mondo, Grower, and Manny. Who's going to stay alive?
Yep. All right.
Arm those quads. Here we go.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 3.
Whole shot, whole shot, whole shot. Who's going to take it? Eyes are peeled. Chicane whole shot brought to you by Heads Up FPV. And into that timing gate.
Whole shot and then
Whole shot. Grower and Manny right on top of each other. Please no midair.
Yeah, they
They're
are
holding it together so far.
locked up.
Oh, Milkman, Manny, bobble. Mondo, bobble. Grower's the only one
Manny's
keeping
down.
it smooth.
Yep.
Manny is down and out.
So it looks like Grower's out there on his own at the moment. Mondo's way back in the Grower tower. Right now, if Grower can keep it smooth, he's smooth sailing now. So making all of his friends back in Houston, Texas proud here. Grower coming across on the lap number 2
Then Grower lap 1 in first.
with a 33 flat. Let's see.
Then lap 1 in second.
Milkman was trailing by just over 3 seconds. So that is a lot to catch up with. I see the differential here. There's only about a 1 second per lap differential between the Milkman and Grower on their top 3 consecutive qualifying. So, yeah,
Mondo 8 seconds back from Milkman when he came across the finish gate. So we're going to see how that progresses. And, it's all just keeping that in the air and hoping that one of these guys makes a mistake of being there to capitalize.
Oh, yeah.
Grower first. Milkman losing a bit of time on Grower, now to a 3.9 second deficit.
I heard a little prop click out there. Not sure who had contact, but everyone is still grinding away here.
Mondo lap 2 and third.
Yeah.
This is lap 2. Grower's still holding it together. These are long races, so anything can happen. But it makes it nice and enjoyable because you have time to make those passes. You have time to get that time on the track. And it really does provide a whole different environment in comparison to some leagues where you're flying for a short amount of time.
Yeah, so Mondo's about 13 seconds back off the transfer position, finding himself in a similar spot as I found myself in the last heat. Looks like his quad has been compromised, but he's flying great right now. It's just when you're that far back and you got a slow quad because of a bobble or a prop breakage, there's not a whole lot you can do other than just like get your flying in and hope someone ahead of you makes a mistake.
He actually had a better lap time than Milkman on that last one. He's up to the ground. So he can't be upset at all about that.
No.
Grower bringing it down the last straightaway. Milkman bringing it down the last straightaway. Neil first. Milkman second. All right.
Kind of looked like Mondo was going to be like, well, if I skip half the track, will they notice? He gave it up. Put it down.
Amari Fire Servant Charles.
Hey, good job, Mondo. Good job manning yourself. Or manning himself. It's weird talking to you and then saying your name in the third person like that, but no, to both Mondo and Manny and folks like myself in this next elimination race.
Yeah, we were.
These are the top pilots in the world. You guys all need to be proud that you are among them, and there's always next year. There's always, at this point, I'm sure guys are going to start grinding on things like open class quads. In 2 weeks, I'm going to a street league race in Grand Junction, Colorado, taking my daughters, Callie and Maddie. Callie FPV and the Maddie Hatters, we call them. They're going to be racing street league big drones with me. So yeah, there's a lot more drone racing to go on this season, but this is kind of the capstone to our Freedom Spec season. It's been an honor to kind of go along on this ride with everybody, and a big time thank you to the sponsors that have made all of this possible. Sponsors like Gym Fan Props, sponsors like Orca, sponsors like Rush FPV, 533, Radio Master, HD0, Foxier, Advantage Real Estate, and just Armando. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, we're having fun out here.
Are you still having fun? That was kind of a bummer. You had some contact early?
I did some great flying with some messed up props.
You did phenomenal flying with messed up props.
Yeah, there was just a lot of carnage there. I got hit once.
Yeah.
I tried to keep going in it, and then they really knocked me out of there.
Yeah, Grower and the Milkman were just too smooth to give you any room there. They just ran away with it.
Oh, you got it.
Working on it now. Clicking all the buttons, doing all the things.
Tell Serp to run his orange quad, says Zombie FPV.
I'm guessing Serp is flying the orange
He's
quad.
been running some extra TPU guards on. He said he did some quick
I see
analysis
blue
and the
props,
drag
maybe.
coefficient is smaller. But my argument to that is that if he would have not made the projected area to the propeller larger, he could have had also a better drag coefficient, but also similar surface area under the prop and had a faster quad.
There you go.
'Cause right now
Science
he's
with
got-
Mondo.
He's got some fat arms.
Here. Nice. Yeah, so the winner of today's race is going to take home $2,000, second place $1,200, third place $750, fourth place $350, and the winner of our Grower 8, fifth place is going to get 100 smackaroos. So
Smackaroos.
yeah, about $4,400 on the line for today.
Let's see,
So these
how many of
pilots
these
take
pilots are
home-
left? I think all of them, right?
Are
Is
left.
Is Screecher still in it? Russell and Adrian?
Oh, yeah.
Prime?
Yep.
Just watching the show.
But congrats, Mondo, on making it this far.
Oh yeah, I was like super happy with my state fair finishing.
Oh, for sure.
We were throwing hands out there.
Lots of hands being thrown.
It's just in
For
this
sure.
Grower Tower, I've seen a lot of carnage.
Yeah, I've been involved in a lot of carnage. That's where I lost my props last heat. Is in the grower tower.
It's like some people are super good at the home shot, but then everybody else really knows how to tighten up that section, and that's when
Yep.
you end up with all your overlap.
Oh yeah.
So your only option is just be the best at everything,
Yep.
and then you don't have to get married. It's just that simple.
Oh yeah.
If
40
only
videos?
the-
I'm gonna be on
is that
7, let's say.
easy.
You know, if I had a New Year's resolution, it'd be I want to win
Yeah, I
more
see you.
minutes.
True. Okay, let's see. Under the radar says, let's go heads up. We have Corey Man saying 2 weeks Canadian multi-GP national near Ottawa.
All right,
Nice.
we're good.
Good.
Okay,
All right.
pilots are ready.
We're all set, Amari. You got video? All right, there it is. Arm them up.
Race 6.
Here we go.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 3.
All right, they're off.
FPV 1.28.
The only time we'll have a whole shot roll is in the semis and the finals.
Yep.
All through. Heads up in first. Amari in second. Charles in third. And Fire Serpent in fourth. Let's see. Heads up first through that section, followed by Amari. If
Wow.
these two can kind of pace themselves, maybe communicate a bit, they kind of got it.
When the quads are close, like they just were in that bow
That's a
tie
scary
grower
section.
tower, and they get through it clean, it's like voodoo. It's just the wildest thing to watch. To see them just click through there like that, and they just did it.
Heads up FPV
Heads up
1.1
across.
first.
Amari 1.3 seconds back. Charles 1.53. Then Fire Serpent plus 0.1 behind Charles. So Fire Serpent and Charles are right on top of each other doing some battling.
Yeah, heads up putting up
Oh.
a 29.64 there. Out in front, heading into the dive gate right now. And watching to see Amari is back about a second and a half maybe.
That's growing.
Third place is
Over
already
3
actually
laps,
third
heads
place
up
is
can
kind of
get
pulling
3
Amari a little
seconds.
bit.
Heads up FPV lap 2 in first.
Fire Serpent just put up his fastest lap of the event with a 31.89.
Charles numbers lap 2 in third. Fire Serpent lap 2 in fourth.
Yeah, what was the differential there for Charles? Ooh, Amari
Oh,
gets
Amari
it wrong.
gets
Is
it
that going to
wrong.
open the door?
He's
They
leading
are
in.
together now.
Charles
Him and
is right on
Charles.
top of him.
Yep. Charles is out in front of Amari by just a smidgen. You can see Charles has grown in
Amari's
Amari's.
got to be smart here.
Yep. Make a good pass. Looks like Amari's back in front
Oh, yep.
by the tiniest bit. Oh, a little bit of a bobble there.
FPV lap 3 in
Oh, we're
first.
really going to have to look and see what the time is here. What is the differential between Amari and Charles on this lap?
Amari lap 3 in
0.37 seconds separating second and third.
Amari is there. Amari just put up his best 3 laps, though, in the event with a 93.31 with a 34
Same with
second lap.
Charles. Charles just did a 97.19, his personal best.
Yeah. Always gotta love putting your best foot forward. Oh, heads up, did his best with a 90.43, I think, right?
Oh, that's
Take
a
that,
good
prop!
PQ time.
Yeah.
He says, take that prop.
FPV finish in first.
First place for heads up, followed by Amari in second place.
Good race, Charles.
Wagner
Nice
in
try.
third.
Charles
Late
was
out.
1.5 seconds behind.
Finish in
Dude.
first.
Without much
Howdy,
accolade.
howdy.
Racing
Who's there?
pilot.
Oh, yeah,
Nub,
for
J
sure.
Rice, Sky. Let's see, Nub, J Rice, Sky.
The whole fam down.
Let's check round 2
So we
race
can
7.
see how this bracket is progressing.
Proximal on R7.
We have-
Screecher on R8.
Who are you looking at? Race 7, we're going to be going up with Shane's Dreams, Propsicle Screecher, followed by Race 8, which is going to be Alex, Potato, Russell AR, and Adrian. This is going to be so hard to call every time, and it's just, I feel like right after they make it out of Grower's Tower, I can breathe a sigh of relief. But up until that spot, I'm kind of just holding my breath. But we got Mookie in the chat. Birthday boy Mookie saying, good effort, Charles. Is Charles still alive? I believe Charles. Yeah. Why did I put him in race 11? Something went wrong. Oh, yeah, that was my fault. I did them backwards. I'm going to fix my Google Sheet, and then we should see them go in the right place. Yes. So Charles and Amari. No, that's also wrong. I believe it was Amari and Heads Up that won that, right? Correct. Okay. We're going to get it right sooner or later, I promise. Race 11, there it is. Amari Heads Up, and then race 9, we're seeing Fire Serpent and Charles. We have Laws FPV in the chat cheering on Screecher. Shames, you're going to be on channel R1, Dreams on R2, Popsicles on R7, and Screecher's on R8. just a reminder for everybody watching, we're doing the grower finals this time around. So not only are we doing Chase the A's for positions 1 through 4, once we have positions 5 through 8, we're going to let them race off again with the Chase the A's running in parallel with the 1 through 4 so that they can see who gets positions 5 through 8. And it lets us get some downtime out of the way by filling it with some racing.
All right. James and Dreams. I just want to see a rematch from Ice Storm. That's basically all I'm looking for here.
Oh, Screecher's got a lot of fans. He's got Zombie in here, he's got Jones, he's got Laws, and he's got Claire over here.
Screecher is definitely a fan favorite.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah, sure, go for it. Okay.
Oh, is this Shane's for streams right now?
It is. They in qualifying came out 0.6 seconds apart, but at Ice Storm, Dreams was always able to sneak his way by Sean,
I mean, just on that
one way or another.
First bracket I had in mind, it looked the same. Yeah. My other quad also did all of State Fair, and then I changed it yesterday.
Right at the end, too. Like, he always had him in his sights. He was like, the final ladder, Dreams would just, bye-bye. My battery's in my car, though. We basically all brought an oven with us. And it's just sitting out there in a parking lot.
You have a point.
If you thought Ice Storm Dreams was something, just wait, says 901 FPV.
Yes, sir.
Prop.
Under the radar, let's go
Clean
Shane's
racing.
lead finger. Screecher goes, ah.
We got more video.
Mookie saying, come on, Shames. We got 4 good video feeds. We have 4 pilots in seats.
We got the fans in here. We got some people cheering everybody on. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, this is game time.
Good luck, prop.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 3.
And they're off. Oh, Sean with midair Screecher. Sean and Screecher
Got
midair.
some work to do.
All right.
Propsicle's not going to make it easy for him. Dreams now right on prop. He's taking some
Yeah,
smooth
Dreams
runs, too.
smooth right now.
This is new Dreams. I think it's the short shorts.
I think so too.
Good ventilation.
Maybe something about the airflow. Like, I don't know. Good cooling. All right, but he has Sean right behind him. This is a 4-lap race. That's definitely Sean's section of the Dreams right there.
We're going to see the separation between second and third right here. Dreams through, Sean through, 0.9 seconds back. This is still anyways.
Propsicle down, Propsicle
goes down. He's back up in the air though. He has
back
to
on top of
keep
each
it
other.
clean. He just got
Oh!
passed.
Prop down again with another midair after trying to pass back.
Oh,
He's back in the
no.
air. Dreams and Sean are now going to try and
Figure
hold
it out,
off
figure it out,
Propsicle
right
for
there.
2 laps.
There you go.
There is a big, Yeah.
Propsicle can. He has 11 seconds on fourth. He has,
But he only has
9
2
seconds on third.
he has
and
3
10 seconds on Dreams.
3 laps to do it. Let's see what happens. Everybody keeps it smooth here. They got Screecher there too. Sean 2.5 seconds back off Dreams. Screecher 1 second back off Sean. See the gap here for Prop 7.6 seconds back off of Screecher, who's
Gotta
1 second back
push.
by Sean.
Gotta push. You got 8 seconds to make up. You can do that over 3 laps.
Propsicle killing it. Sean going to the dive gate. Screecher going to the dive gate.
Yeah, first Dream, second Sean.
Also, Screecher just did his best lap of his event, 33.02. Okay, Sean and Screecher are getting closer and closer.
Oh,
This is getting scary. Last lap.
Sean, 2.7 seconds off first.
Yeah,
Screecher,
0.38 second gap.
0.38 seconds off Sean.
Oh my goodness. Oh, midair!
Midair.
They both are down. This is good for
Screecher's
Propsicle.
still in the air.
Oh
and then
my
he gets
goodness!
stuck.
Prop's back in
Propsicle
it.
back in it into second place.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Sean goes down. Oh my
This
gosh.
is why I always say they got to start thinking about their passes.
That was crazy, guys.
Oh,
That was
man.
crazy.
Let's go, baby.
Propsicle finishes. How does that work? How do they both finish it first?
Prop got a fake lap.
Oh.
They gave him like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope Screecher's paying you well.
Way to keep going. Way to keep going.
Sean bringing it home, third place.
He goes over the timing gate.
Yeah, he's not gonna finish that one.
Race 4.
Okay. Well, now we're looking for Alex Potato Russell AR.
Wait, did Prop do a 27?
He didn't. It gave him that. It gave him that false, but then it gave him another one after I deleted the wrong one.
Okay.
You want me to disqualify that?
Oh,
And
that's
do
a
the real
roller
one?
coaster.
So let's use trackside to.
Well, I guess
watch
we can
the
make sure.
replay.
Yeah, I guess it's not a bad idea to make sure everybody did the right thing. What do you want to go back to where Props had the issues? See if you went through the gates.
So when did Prop have a crash?
We had 2 crashes. Or yeah, so right around here.
He had a good first lap.
So he
Okay,
made it
so
through the
he's
gate.
going. What? He's going through the low gate.
Yeah.
Is that what I said? So let's see. Timing gate. Flag. Wrap around. Okay, then this low gate. Then he has to go straight into this grower tower.
Okay, perfect.
He's doing it.
And he has some midair on Sean.
I don't know if that was a midair. It looks like he just gave up on it.
Was this
And then he just redoes this whole section.
Okay.
Okay, he's fine. So
He's
then
good.
we just need his final cross.
We get a channel read off?
Yeah.
In un minuto.
Very soon. 1 second, guys. We're just doing a quick review.
Let's see. I can tell you from this. It's going to be Alex R1, Potato R. I should have stopped it. Potato R2, Russell AR R7, A-Drone R8.
Don't be third.
Popsicle finished in second.
There we go.
Everybody's happy.
Racing.
Okay, the next races I want to do.
Okay. Heads Up's going to walk us through how to make some heats in trackside.
You're on to talk to everything I know about this. So.
I mean, it is pretty intuitive. Like, who was it? Prop was just over here making heats earlier and just running races. And then, if you see somebody do it once,
Oh,
the only thing is, like, sometimes you don't know that you can just right-click on things, or you can click, like, where it says lap up there, lap 404, you can just click that and it'll change settings. Once you figure out that everything kind of has functionality, it's pretty easy to use. And it actually has multi-GP brackets built in. We just like to use our spreadsheet because it allows us to show things like our top 16 and show things like our bracket because it's all in the sheets and we kind of keep everything organized in the sheets. There are ways for us to do it using the web server from Trackside, or Trackside, if we asked, would probably give us some sort of overlay like this.
I think we're
It's just
ready.
the way we've found to do it so far.
All right, here we go.
Next
Alex.
up, round 2, race 8, with Alex FPV on R1.
Everybody's got good video. I feel like these pilots are ready to go.
R7, A-Drone on R8.
Chomping at
Here we
the
go,
bit.
guys.
Is everybody good? Looks like it.
Starting on the tone in less than 3.
They are off.
Oh, there's some people just.
Oh, Russell
hit
AR
the gates.
down. Russell AR is down.
Full shot Alex FPV 10.59.
What he hit?
I don't know. Not really sure. They're trying to turtle.
But these three.
Oh my goodness.
Clean.
Alex and
Okay,
A-Drone
now
and
is
Potato
when
on
they
top of
have
each
to
other.
start thinking about passes.
Oh my gosh,
It
A-Drone.
seems everybody wants to pass in the technical sections, and I don't think that's
It's
usually
just like
the place to
the
pass.
easiest place, I guess, but it's so scary. All right, Potato and A-Drone, that's the transfer position right actually behind Alex.
Right on top of each
Potato
other.
looking right at A-Drone.
Lap 1 in first.
Potato just hit his best half of the event, 31.2. A-Drone just hit his, 31.4.
Lap 1 in third.
They are right on top of each
Oh my
other.
goodness, this is so
A-Drone's
scary.
so tight through there. Potato just watching them and doing the same.
Wow, down the straightaway they go. Their quads are identical speed. If you want a good race, this is where it's going to happen.
Up to the tower with A-Drone, then Potato.
Oh, Potato, that's his section. That's his section. Lap 2 coming underway.
And 2 more laps to go.
A-Drone 1.3 seconds behind Alex. Potato 0.17 seconds behind A-Drone. A-Drone goes down. A-Drone goes down.
Only 2 drones in
So
the sky.
now, I guess if you're flying, you're crying.
Here's
Tears
a
of
joy. Alex keeping it smooth. He had a 30.9 opener, 31.1 second lap.
Last one.
Bringing it in for a third one.
Alex FPV lap
31.9.
3 in first.
A-Drone is back up in the air.
Lap 3 in second.
But the pressure is still on for everyone. So quiet. I can just feel the intensity.
Adrian's just going to come out here and do his best flying he has because there's nothing to lose.
This is still winner's bracket, so he's got just getting practice ready for his next bracket race. Like Alex is about to bring it home. Potato's about to bring it home. Alex does.
Making it look easy. Potato bringing it around. 3.76 seconds.
All right.
Can you turn your videos off?
Milkman, Grower, Serpent.
Alex and Potato moving on. Oh, sorry, Adrian going down to losers bracket. Now we're looking for the Milkman on R1, NM Grower on R2, Fire Serpent on R7, and Charles on R8. Race 9. This is getting intense. Let's take a look at the Sky Cam. Brought to you by Heads Up FPV. He spent about a week flying Mavics for 16 hours a day.
Every day.
And he said, I'm completely cracked at Mavics now.
Got the smoothest
It was insane.
tilt.
Yeah, there's no stabilization on this. This
No,
is
zero.
straight pinch
Aside from
on
what you
right
might think.
stick, and then he does thumb on left stick with a little finger tickling the gimbal
Yeah,
roller.
and it's all about, you just got to breathe on it. You just got to breathe on it. But holding the yaw is by far the hardest part. You'll see some yaw bumps in there, so I apologize.
Evans never asked to fly one of my drones before, but then he saw my Mavic and he said, "You gotta let me fly."
I don't know, I wanted to show off, dude.
It is good. It is good.
Yeah, Maverick.
Mavic Air 2S.
Boy.
So quiet, so sleek.
Absolute butter.
We just need one with some heads ups on it. We'd be out there just choo.
That is so cool. All right, when you get heat number 9 out there, Milkman, Grower, Serpent, Charles.
Next up, round 2.
Look at that. I already see him walking out there.
The Milkman on R1.
Serp on his way. Serp always has some fans in the
Fire
chat.
Serpent on R7. Charles numbers on R8.
The winner's bracket is Amari, Heads Up, Alex,
When are
Potato,
we gonna
race
see
11.
you? That is a good race. Amari Heads Up, Alex, Potato, and they go into race 13? Oh,
Yeah.
no, they go straight to finals.
Yeah. So,
2 winners from there go to finals.
all the pilots out there, I'm trusting you guys to spec one another. Looks like I can see them passing the balance or the battery checker back and forth, and it's in your best interest to check your competitor and make sure
The spec
that he
check
is spec,
at the
because
pad.
I know you have every right to ask them if they're at spec, and it should never be a question.
For a second there, Milkman was making Charles look like he's about 3'8", but it's because he stepped down off the side.
Okay.
I was like, Charles is not that small.
Not that short.
Yeah, we got Milkman out here, just a whole
Check,
gallon
check,
of
check,
milk,
check.
bringing the pain. He completely took me down.
Milkman R1, NM Grower R2, Fire Serpent R7, Charles R8.
What was Milkman's preferred milk temperature?
I don't know, and
He
I
said
think
like
he's a 2% guy.
68 degrees or something.
68. That's.
And he's like, I thought you guys talking about like the temperature outside when I drink my milk. I'm like, yeah, it would be gross if you drank 68-degree milk.
All right, they're coming back. We're about to go. This is a losers bracket race.
They need to do like the DRL. Whenever they're walking out to the camel. Like
Oh,
whenever,
yeah,
what's
exactly. The walk
Van
outs.
ever do the punches?
Yeah, the punches.
I'd be interested to see what Grower does to a camel. I could see a little kissies play a little smooch for it.
All right, Charles is ready. TV's ready.
What chip you play?
Grower R2.
You want me on 1, right?
Yeah, Milkman R1, Serpent R7, Charles R8. Here we go.
We're waiting for Grower to have video.
Hey, we got it. Here we go, guys.
What video is that thumbnail from of Grower? Is it the
Starting
battery
on the
one?
tone in less than 3.
Or ESC settings.
ESC wizard. And they're off. Gosh, these little balls.
Oh my goodness, Milkman just had 2 quads flash right by him.
Whole shot
Charles
time
with the whole shot.
10.89.
Keep it together.
Oh,
Okay, and
Charles.
somebody passes them.
That was, I believe, Serpent.
Fire Serpent.
Please
yeah.
keep it together.
Oh
Keep
my
it clean.
gosh. These
Oh,
two race
yeah.
together at
Charles
Mayhem,
popping
right?
off.
These two are white goats together.
All right, down the straightaway, Charles and Fire Serpent right next to each other. To the dive gate they go. And still right on top of each other. Serpent goes for the pass on Charles.
Yeah, Charles got a little loose on that one.
Oh my gosh,
Fire
what a
Serpent
pass by
but now
Charles.
he passes them back.
And Milkman right in, chasing them. Grower right with them. All four. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
0.4, and 0.5. Everybody within a second of each other.
Nobody has made a mistake yet. This is incredible. The stakes are high. I heard a little bit of contact, but they're still together. Milkman
Charles in the lead.
and Serpent
Milkman
right on top of
behind.
each other.
So let's see. Watch the dive gate. That's Charles, then
Oh.
Fire Serpent, then Milkman, then Grower.
Charles with a 32.02 on his opener and his fastest hole shot. He's on a different level right now.
We've got some people screaming Grower in the chat. Let's see if it gives him a sixth gear. 0.6 seconds behind third. He can make that up.
Charles with a 32.2 lap 2. Oh my goodness. Grower is actually making up ground.
Is peaking in brackets right now.
Oh my goodness. Milkman just saw Fire Serpent right in his view. Sees him again.
Keep it tight. There you go.
There's still one more lap left to go. Oh my gosh. And all right, Serpent is catching up to Charles for sure. Let's see this gap.
Charles numbers lap
0.36 seconds.
0.36
behind Charles.
seconds. And Milkman is pushing Serpent. They're all pushing each other. How has this happened? Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Yeah, Neil just really made up some ground. Oh, Neil
hits
goes
the
down.
gate.
Serpent gets passed by
Charles
Milkman.
and Fire Serpent right up top
Oh
of each
my
other.
gosh.
Is Milkman out front?
Oh my gosh, hold it together, guys. Oh, they're going right together. This is going to be a
is the
photo finish.
final
Photo
pass.
finish. Go, 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 go. Wow!
What?
Fire Serpent. Charles.
Let's watch that replay.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
What the heck?
First place for Charles. Second place Fire Serpent, 0.25 back. Milkman,
Neil with his fastest 3
0.12.
lap, 98.37.
Oh my gosh. Let's watch this replay.
Wow.
So right about here.
They got crazy
They're all
quick.
coming around. We
Charles
should have did the
bottom right.
replay in a little higher resolution, but we're going to watch Charles. He's way out in front right now.
Look at Milkman and Serpent.
Fire Serpent, then holy crap, they were close.
Oh my gosh. Milkman actually turned around before the start-finish gate, if you
So
look.
can you see Fire Serpent?
But look at him. Watch. Milkman actually turns around before he even gets there. Look at this. Ready?
He wanted to look back at third
Yeah,
place.
look back at it.
And he's like, oh, you're not there. Damn it.
What a race, guys.
But that was a winner's bracket race, right?
No. That's
Oh,
the
it
loser's
wasn't?
bracket.
Oh, I forgot Charles went down. Okay,
That's
sorry, bro.
crazy.
So Charles and Fire Serpent moving on.
Race 12.
Greatest race I've ever seen.
And Milkman Serpent battle is also
Milkman
crazy.
and Grower going home.
All right, race 10.
Dreams on R1, Propsicle on R2, Russell AR on R7, and A-Drone on R8.
Propsicle on R2, Russell AR on R7, A-Drone on R8.
What the crap was that?
I'm just glad that Charles had a good run there. Because he's going to be...
Please share the racing grid for a moment.
I think-
Limon, do you mean the bracket? Is that the racing grid?
Sure.
Is that what he'd call the racing grid?
Yes.
I miss Limon. I wish we'd had some Limon out here.
Me too. Me too. He'll be at the next one, I'm sure.
He's the one always telling us that our spec ideas are just bullcrap.
He definitely... What I love about Lamont is he
Well,
always tells you how
hey,
he feels.
his video said the temperature thing wasn't a thing, right?
I don't know.
Did Limon, did you do temperature in your video?
It says bitch.
Like battery temperature? Because we saw it today. Russell AR had a 120 degree battery and he was out there. Go check Russell AR's battery for us on this one.
I bet it's hot.
He has a heat gun out here.
Dreams, prop, Russell and A-Drone. Like A-Drone's walking out there, props plugging in. Again, check your competitors for spec. Make sure they're at the right weight. Make sure they're at the right voltage. You have every right to.
So our two winners from this go to race 12. And then
what to do here.
into the center.
Just stand.
And that would be
we'll just
with-
stand right.
Yeah, stand
I'll
next to each
there.
other and I'll
Who,
whisper.
No,
Charles? Charles and
And Charles and Fire Serpent in race 12.
Neil has a new pair of glasses today. Unless I'm just crazy. Okay.
Oh, really? That's pretty low.
Oh.
Oh, he has one in the car.
We'll do my best.
Yeah.
Whoever needs it.
Yeah, I guess
Like
he
a
figured
slow
that out.
cooker.
He was
Like a
using
slow cooker.
using our oval race as experimental data to decide what temperature to use in the brackets. Matt Mickelrath says Swolsicle is coming for you all.
Oh.
Swolsicle almost didn't survive.
Yeah.
Like
What?
he was in fourth, couldn't make up the ground, and then they took each other out.
That was
What did he
crazy.
say? He's a lucky dog.
Yeah. Lucky duck. All right, we're looking for video for pilots. Get those videos turned on for us. All right, I got 4 videos. Looks like I got 4 happy pilots here soon.
We're ready. Ready.
And we got 4 happy videos and 4 happy pilots. Here we go.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 3.
Oh, Limon wants to see some NM Grower commentating. He is?
No.
No, he just put that out.
All
They were
right.
so freaking close to. Here we go. Whole shot goes to Propsicle, followed by Adrian, then Russell AR, then Dreams. But this is gonna. Oh, Russell.
Russell the bobble, but he's still in it. What a recovery. That was incredible.
Yeah, I've just been holding throttle whenever I touch something, and it kind of just makes it out.
Yep, one way or another. Oh, Russell goes down.
So let's see.
That
Is
means-
anybody even close to Propsicle right now?
No. Well,
So he's going to go through this gate 1, 2, 3 seconds back with
Propsicle
Adrian.
lap 1 in first.
30.3 for
Lap
Propsicle.
1 in second. Dreams lap 1 in third. Russell AR lap 1 in
They
fourth.
feel good.
Adrian with Dreams right on his tail. 32.1 for Adrian, 32.6 for Dreams. I'd say they are both hot right now. And again, this is a loser's bracket to stay in it.
Propsicle lap 2 in first. Adrian lap 2 in second.
Adrian with a 32.33, Dreams with a 32.75. Russell AR is
Oh,
back up.
Propsicle on
Prop
his
goes
lid
down.
again.
Lap 2 in fourth.
He's right
He
with...
manages to have like a 6-second lead, and then he like always does something like this.
All right, Adrian and Prop.
Okay,
Here we
Adrian
go.
is right in front of Prop.
Russell AR is out.
Yeah,
Here
Prop,
we go.
Be nice.
Be nice. We got Dreams right behind Prop.
Okay,
Oh!
they're not playing nice.
They are not. This is not nice playing. Last lap.
Let's see. Propsicle back in first, then Adrian, then Dreams.
Adrian lap 3 in second.
Dreams just hit
Dreams
his
got to make up
fastest
2
3 laps.
seconds. He's just hit a 98.83.
That's all we're here for, baby.
He's practicing some
That's all we're here
controlled
for, baby.
breathing.
A little bit of a gap between 1 and 2 right now. You're good.
Down the straight with Adrian. Adrian through the dive just now. Now Dreams.
2.5 seconds.
Russell AR
All
lap
on their
3 in
final
fourth.
lap.
Adrian keeping it safe. Oh my gosh, he just touched that flag. I heard the metal, but he stayed up.
Propsicle finished in first.
Propsicle done.
And
Adrian
in second
done.
place.
Second.
Dreams exactly 1 second
So
behind.
Propsicle and Adrian moving on. Russell AR Dreams. Sorry to see it go. Now we have Amari on R1, Heads Up FPV on R2, Alex FPV on R7, and Potato on R8.
It's always one of the most exciting heats of a double elimination bracket like this because
901, give a big congratulations to Dreams for making it this far.
oh yeah,
Sub 100,
congratulations,
Mondo.
Dreams.
You are sub 100. Didn't he just get the sub 100?
Just now. Taking him
That's
long enough.
awesome.
He doesn't take that long at everything, though.
Matt
Oh,
Mickelrath
yeah.
says, "Let's go, Amari."
Go, Adrian.
Limon says he's missing us too. Daddy duties got me this summer.
Daddy doo-doo. Duties. Doo-doo.
Potato on 8.
What's that? Yeah, yep.
Limon, babies like drone racing too, just so you know.
You're right.
Next up, round 2.
And
race
babies
11,
need a happy
with
daddy.
Amari on
Yes.
R1,
And drone racing
Heads
makes
Up
daddies
FPV
happy.
on R2, Alex
Like, it's like-
FPV on R7.
I think there's a balance. He could be
Potato on
struggling.
R8.
Oh, Limon has a good point here. He said cold batteries are worse. If you need to save some maw at the beginning, run sag compensation.
I mean, I guess it would be interesting to see what SAG compensation would look like at like 2 or 3%. I think like
Yeah, like
what
10.
we would run on 6S, like 50% or something higher than that would be super detrimental in Freedom Spec. But
Sky FPV in the chat.
maybe just a touch. Hey, Sky, good to hear from you, buddy. Can't wait to see you in 2 weeks.
This is a big boy heat coming up, he says.
Oh yeah, so one of my favorite heats of the entire bracket is race number 11 because the top 2 pilots in this heat get a wild card, just straight entry into
The finals.
the finals. So yeah, the top 2 in this next heat will be in the top 4 chase the ace. So we're pretty pumped about that. Gosh, drone racing's infuriating, right? It's a good time. Just gets all the blood pumping. Ugh, I had to take a moment.
I'm
Too
pretty
much.
good at bouncing back after I get my ass beat.
Apparently, because you were way better than me. It took you like 15 seconds to sit down.
And that's only because
I
I had
like-
to take my goggles off.
I had to put my goggles away, my radio away. I had to go rewatch the 17 mid-airs in my truck.
You had to call your wife.
Yeah, talk me off the cliff. Ugh.
Siri's going to be warning
Yeah,
you again.
she is. I said
didn't know
something
that was a
about
thing, but
self-harm
apparently-
yesterday, and Siri
Yeah, if you
had some
talk about
encouragement
it,
for me. Yeah, she had a phone number I could call for help.
this heat's a shark pit, says Leadfingers.
You are right, Mr. Lead.
Don Capobrace says, let's go potato.
Yeah, Detroit proud. Potato is.
We get a channel readout?
Channel readout.
Yep, Amari on race band 1, heads up on race band 2, Alex FPV on race band 7, and Potato on race band 8. I'm excited for Potato to be this deep in this bracket. I know he had a little bit of an early departure in the state fair race, but he's showing up today.
He came showing up with the flying turds.
Yep, you're on race band 7, Alex. Potato
no,
on
I
race
guess
band 8.
They're probably supposed to look like potatoes, huh? He's got the brown quads.
I'm on R1, yep.
The spuds. The launch is the spud gun. Okay, now I'm putting
That
it
is
together.
true, yeah,
It isn't
man.
a turd. It's a potato.
The Spud gun. Oh, yeah. Man, this track has been super nice. It's nice to see. We're on an average size field, about 300 by 300 feet. And NM Grower, the wizard magician that he is, was able to get us a 30-second lap in this space. It was really an incredible thing.
So Evan was lucky enough that I found 2 brand new inbox China Hobby lines.
Ready?
Nice.
And that's what he's running.
How warm is it?
We just like them to still smell like the factory, and that usually works for us.
Cool. Hey, pilots, any objections here?
Nope.
Keep it clean, boys.
Potato, are you comfortable with your video?
Look good?
He's good? Okay.
Okay. Is he
All right.
running a wild?
It's a winner's bracket one. All right, pilots, arm your drones.
Leadfinger's dropping potatoes in the chat.
Arm your
Tater
quads.
Nader. Taters.
Starting on the tone. in
Davo
less
says,
than
let's
3.
go, Alex.
The
Whole
Flying
shot
V
Alex
versus
FPV
Potato.
1.37.
Well, it's raining potatoes in the
In
chat
this
right
heat.
now. Heads Up had a little contact, I think, in that whole shot.
There we go. Mari takes the whole shot over Alex, heads up, and then
Oh,
Potato.
this is going to be so bad.
Everybody's separated by less than half a
Yep.
second, and just like that, heads up is bottom up in the grass doing the turtle mode thing. Crash rip. At least he's got it set up. Good for him. Good on prop for flying a quad last heat, or the one heat where he had.
It is possible to burn a motor on Freedom Spec if you just keep trying to turtle.
I've done it. I've also got motors so hot I couldn't touch them. Let's see who's in
Amari
first.
lap 1 in first.
Amari still in first. Alex
lap
FPV
1
in second.
Tater's
And
got
Heads Up is walking over here.
1.47 seconds to make up.
Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Look at these times. So lap number 1 for both Amari
Oh,
and
now
Alex
you're up.
were their fastest laps of the event, with Amari putting up a 30.15. And would you guess, Alex FPV puts up a 30.16, 100th of a second behind on the lap. Right now, they are pacing each other. They know that they're out a little bit on third, but not a ton. I would say it's less than a second. We're
Amari
going to know
lap
for sure
2 in
here.
first.
The differential between
Alex
Alex
FPV
and
lap 2 in
Amari is
second.
just 0.3, but
Potato
they've got
lap 2 in
2.5
third.
seconds over Potato. Going into the grower section,
FPV
they are
lap
both
1
out
in
clean.
fourth.
Potato now stitching it up and heading into the back straight and the dive gate section.
Let's see what this lap 2 is for heads
Ooh.
up. He came back from the grave. He's going to get some practicing because he knows he's going straight to race 12.
When did he come back up?
I don't know. He walked over here and he flipped the switch one more time and he was back in the
He's
air.
literally flying from the
Amari
announcer's
lap 3 in
booth.
first. Alex FPV lap 3 in second.
So
Potato
both
lap
Amari
3
and
in
Alex
third.
putting up their PB 3-lap times as
Heads
well.
up FPV lap
Amari
2
with
in
a
fourth.
92.8 and Alex with a
Oh,
93.3.
Potato goes down.
Oh, wow, that's going to give, it doesn't really matter, but it was
Oh.
going to give Heads Up the opportunity to...
Evan went down again in the same section.
Yeah.
But that wasn't midair. But
Coming
Amari
across,
and
this is
Alex,
lap
they're doing some FP
Number
or
4.
flying
It's really
V
impressive
style
that they're
stuff.
flying as fast as they are, and they're literally just pacing each other.
Amari
Bam.
first.
1, 2.
Alex FPV
Knowing that they were
finished
out in
second.
front and Heads Up was making bobbles, their flying was impressive. That was like 95% from them, I'm guessing.
Heads Up's going to need to run and change some props because he's up again and he's racing Charles.
Oh, this is going to be great.
Oh, no. Okay, no, he has a break. We're gonna.
Yeah, you have a
We're
break.
going into Fire
He's back in
Serpent Charles,
13.
Propsicle, and A-Drone. Oh,
Ooh.
we might see a Prop V Heads Up before finals.
Oh, yeah, well, it looks like we likely, might, huh?
So Amari and Alex putting on a freaking clinic.
An absolute clinic. That hot lap of a 30.15 and a
Heads up FPV
30.16
finished in third.
was bananas. Absolute bananas. Good job, Heads Up.
Race over.
Yeah. It's like
Well,
he
step
took a
number 1
break.
is enabling turtle mode in the modes
Oh,
tab.
yeah. Did you
of
turn
Beta
on
Flight.
turtle mode? Okay, good. Yeah. Let's get
You don't
this
wanna talk
boy.
about
Let's
it.
get this boy some props, and then we gotta build race 12, which is Fire Serpent on R1, Charles on R2, Propsicle on R7, and A-Drone on R8. Oh, A-Drone's making it super far in this bracket.
Oh, man, this is going to be wild.
I really don't know who I'd pick on this one.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So
Gonna
far,
be tough.
Propsicle's what, 3 for 3 on a mistake on lap 2 or 3. So we need to not. Yeah, let's
So
not do
just
that.
like that, both Amari and Alex FPV have found their way into the Chase the Ace finals. Alex looking for that back-to-back win after the state fair race.
Limon says, "Hey, drone." They both just PB'd that run. Yeah, everybody peaks in finals here. Flying V still in good shape, says Sky. Matt Max, what a joy to watch Amari and Alex. Word nut FPV. Let's freaking go, Potato.
Oh, yeah.
Limon FPV says, my favorite truck driver with his mustache.
What does that mean?
I think he's talking about A-Drone. Let's take it up high with our sky cam.
Oh, yeah. Looking
Next up, round 2,
up
race
high
12,
with the
with Fire Serpent on R1.
Heads Up FPV,
Charles
Beverly
Numbers on
Hills
R2,
Skycam.
Propsicle on R7, A-Drone on R8.
Heads Up FPV just proving he does everything better. The only 2-time undefeated DRL champion. Heads Up FPV.
Yeah, nobody else can say that. The gruffest man in FPV, says Leadfingers. A-Drone, did he shave the mustache?
Here's the thing. If you were to see A-Drone on the street, you might think that, but I would say he's probably the softest, most kindest, gentlest human in
Truck
drone
driver.
racing. But he ain't going to be soft here, are you, A-Drone? No, boy, he's going to make some kids cry. After this he's going to be, who's Charles now? We got all pilots.
Fire
Yeah,
Serpent still
Serp
needs
is
to
in
get
his seat.
goggles down.
I'm
Charles
rooting for
is-
Serpent because he's
Charles
got those
is
orange
fiddling.
props again. Everyone knows orange is faster.
I want to see
A-Drone,
the most enthusiastic
switch. There we
thumbs up
go.
out of each of you.
Yep, thumbs up, full
Okay, there's
enthusiasm.
Fire Serp.
All right, let's go.
Okay, nothing else from anybody
A-Drone's
else.
got
Okay,
Coors
there's
Light
Charles.
in his vicinity. It's going to help him go fast. Pilots, we're racing on this tone.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 3.
A-Drone with a bit of a late start, just wanting to make sure he can survive the
Oh,
whole
they're
shot.
so tight. Charles, like, had a shake from somebody's prop watch.
shot
There they go.
Propsicle
Propsicle first,
10.63.
Charles second, Fire Serpent third, and Adrone fourth through our whole shot. But every time, right in here, all together. Adrone, no contact with another quad. He hit the top bar.
Oh, yeah. Going across into the dive safe section with our
Prop
leaders.
into the dive. Charles in the dive, followed by Fire Serpent, bringing it up high.
Little ringer dinger. Who was that?
Fire Serpent seems to make up a lot of ground in this section, but he gets it wrong.
Yeah.
Watching Charles in our wrap it up section, back
Propsicle
around the
lap
final
one in
stretch
first.
through the timing gate.
Charles
2
numbers
seconds
lap one in
behind first
second.
place. Fire Serpent is now 1.27 seconds
Adrone
behind
lap
second
one in
place.
fourth.
Yeah, Charles 5.5582 putting up his fastest lap of the event with a 31.67, while Adrone goes top down in the grass, trying to pull the turtle maneuver. We'll see if he can get back up. It could matter. Who knows what the rest of this race is going to hold? But these pilots are absolutely good going. Propsicle out in the lead, going onto the back straight and through the finish gate. Let's see what this
Propsicle lap
time
2 in
is.
first.
Looks like he put up a 29.7 and a 30.6.
Charles numbers
And
lap
Charles
2 in
now
second.
across with a low 32-second
Fire
lap.
Serpent lap
Hey,
out
Fire
on
Serpent
Fire
only
Serpent.
1 second back.
Yeah, back there. Fire Serpent's absolutely starting to pull on him with those orange props. We know that they have more thrust, so let's see what Fire Serpent can get done here against Charles Numbers in Central Illinois at the Freedom Spec Championship.
Yeah, we're here at Falcon Hobby. The old Falcon Hobby stomping grounds.
And
Adrone
Propsicle's
lap
lines
2
are
in fourth.
so clean.
Propsicle lap 3 in first.
Yeah,
Jake
Adrian,
Hammer in the chat. Let's
Charles
go prop.
numbers lap 3 in second. Fire Serpent lap
Fire
3
Serpent's
in
still
third.
under a
Yeah,
second
PB
ahead, though.
for Charles.
Yeah,
That's
Fire
his first
Serpent's put up
31 second lap,
32.
too, I believe.
Fire Serpent has a bit of a bobble, giving Charles a little bit of breathing room on this final lap, but it's still anybody's game. You can't make a mistake. You can't hit fabric. You got to stay clean and finish up these next handful of elements. And the hardest part of the track for Charles right here, clean through that swoop gate, back
Yes.
around the dive gate, jumping
Final
across.
stretch.
Prop takes the dub, and here comes
Throttle.
Charles Numbers,
There you
finding his way
go.
into the semi-final round here at
Fire
Freedom
Serpent finished in
Spec
third.
Championships.
Good. That makes me so happy for Charles. He's been grinding.
pushing hard.
Grinding.
Yeah.
Yesterday, he wasn't looking so enthusiastic. He's a little down on himself, but today it looks like he's found that speed, found that confidence. It just makes me so happy for Charles right now.
That is good on you because we were pouring it on Charles a little heavy after the state fair race, but he's showing up today to be like, hey, listen, I got a little something to say as well. Yeah, buddy. Did you do that on purpose just for funsies?
But
Just making your predictions?
did we not run that one yet?
No.
Oops.
I was like, are you just trolling on everybody now? Just like, be like, I don't know who's going to win this one.
You too fast for me.
Evan didn't see that. You're lucky.
Did I put him as a loser?
Yeah, you did. Amari, but Mondo getting ahead of himself a little bit on race number 13. But for race number 13, we are looking for Charles 55582 on race band 1, Propsicle with turtle mode on race band 2, Heads Up FPV on race band 7, and Protato showing up here at Freedom Spec Finals, wrong button, on race band number 8. Whoo! Not as many upsets. Yeah,
What?
there's a whole shot rule is in effect on this one.
Yeah,
Any
semi-finals. Yeah,
So-
if you think you got hit with another quad, you need to call it out because sometimes it's hard for us to tell if you hit a panel. So if you hit a gate and you call it out, you're a bad boy.
Hey, how many batteries you got?
What's he need? I have a brand new pack charged over there.
I got some in my case. So we have our folks over in the pits, some of the eliminated pilots, and just general fans of drone racing checking out the rest of this. We are down to the final 6 pilots. So duly noted here from race number 12, Fire Serpent and Adrone, you are part of the Grower 8. So you're going to be flying your own Chase the Ace to decide 5th place through 8th place as a bit of a halftime show for our
Adrone
pro
and Fire
finals.
Serpent are still
Yep,
racing.
they're going to be flying
Yeah,
for
they,
5th
They
through
could
8th.
bump all the way up to 5th.
Yep.
Charles is about to
Yeah.
set another PB because I just
Propsicle
gave
on
him
race
a
band
fresh
2.
battery.
Oh,
in
yeah. You
one
just
cycle.
gave him the saucy battery, didn't you?
Yeah. Adrian just informed us that he was behind because he gave her throttle, but he didn't arm the quad.
Dang, that's frustrating because Adrian was flying so well. Obviously, in that heat, he started late, probably flustered, hit a lot of things, and ultimately it cost him the opportunity to be in finals or semifinals. But Adrian definitely needs to be proud. He still has a chance to end up in fifth place.
And
So,
fifth, how much money does fifth get?
$100.
$100. So
Yeah,
they
that's-
are racing for something.
Yes,
It's
sir.
not just for placement.
Nope.
And then they can all go back to Smoky Bones and get that nacho platter.
Oh, yeah, Smoky Bones.
And then Limon says, Sean, would you take your shirt off if Amari wins?
Amari?
Yeah.
Nope, ain't gonna happen.
We have Mike from GemFan in the crowd saying, yes, please. Let's take a vote.
Mike
How
must
many
have been
people
drinking, I
want
don't know.
Sean to take his shirt off?
Sean doesn't take his shirt off. Sean's like the dad bod guy who wears the T-shirt in the pool, okay? I'm just saying.
The
Like,
T-shirt in the pool.
yeah.
Channels?
Yeah, channels. We're
Channels.
looking for Charles.
R1.
Charles numbers on race band 1, Propsicle on race band 2, Heads Up FPV on race band 7, and Pro-Tato on race band 8.
Pull it up.
Next up, round 2, race 13.
Hey, she'll
with
say it
Charles
too.
Numbers on R1.
Charles
Propsicle on R2.
is ready.
Heads Up FPV on R7. Potato on R8.
Did you see this? These PBs?
Yeah, here's
So-
the thing. This is going to be the first time in the brackets we're seeing these two meet up.
Yeah.
And then their top 3 times are right on top of each other. And I've already talked to them about this, but they can't both pick the over-the-top panel twice line at the end of Grower's Tower.
Yeah. Or they got to make sure they're not
Because
together
then the
if they
person
do.
in second's going to get hit.
And the
or
problem is,
hit
do you
them
think
as he's
either
coming
one
out.
of them is okay with second?
No.
No.
Okay, they're ready.
All right. Pilots, we're racing on the tone.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 3.
Bottom 2 go to the Grower 8. Top 2 go to our Chasey Ace final. Who's it going to be?
We're watching to see if everybody makes it through the timing gate untouched. And they're clean. Now they go.
Whole shot does go to Heads Up with a 10.4, but all the pilots were separated by about half of a second. And here they are, chooching along onto the back straight with our leaders and into the dive gate section. Let's see who's going to come through cleanest. Looks like Heads Up is clearly in the lead, but Propsicle is back there.
Potato
Gets it wrong. Heads to the pumpkin patch. It's midnight, but his chariot is still flying, not turning into a pumpkin yet.
Heads Up FPV
First lap, a
one in first.
29.41, a new
Propsicle
PB
lap
for
one
Heads
in
Up,
second.
followed by Propsicle with a 30
Charles
flat.
Yeah,
Numbers lap one
just
in third.
over half a second behind.
Potato lap one in
Not
fourth.
much at all. Potato surprisingly able to still pull out a 36-second lap.
Yeah, Charles is 3 seconds behind Propsicle right now.
Man, not much at all.
Let's see some cack. Cack.
Yeah, fully cack. Charles, a bit of a slower lap, but he's definitely got the ability to go faster here. Potato's starting to
Heads Up
chase him down a
FPV
little
lap
bit.
2 in first. Propsicle lap 2 in second. Charles Numbers lap 2 in
Yeah,
third.
Charles is back 5
Potato
seconds
lap
off
two
of
and fourth.
Propsicle now, so Prop can breathe a little bit. But we've seen it a few times in the past in this brackets that breathing for Propsicle means getting it wrong. So we're looking for Charles try to keep it
Capitalize
clean,
on
and
that.
he did put up his fastest
as you
lap
say
of
his
the
name.
event with a 31.6, but he has just got mid-aired like 4 times in a row here into the dive gate. Propsicle and Heads Up
FPV
both
lap
now
3
on to
in
their
first.
final lap, putting up
Propsicle lap 3 in second.
great laps. Didn't see the differential, but they are definitely out in front. And here is third place Charles, a good
Charles
chunk,
Numbers lap 3 in third.
11, almost 12 seconds behind the leaders. Charles is really at this point just there in case someone makes a fatal mistake and getting some practice in for this Grower 8 final. If Heads Up and Propsicle can keep it together, they will end up in our Chasey Ace race. And here is the
There it
leaders
is. Heads Up,
across-
moving on to your finals with Propsicle.
Oh, yeah.
But Charles and Potato are going to be going up back to back, correct? Because we're going to do 5 through 8 first.
Yep, so
correct?
Charles and Potato.
Charles and Potato get
Charles
some
and Charles.
batteries.
The Charleses.
Yeah, Charles. You're going to be racing.
They're
going to
race Charles. Yeah, so there's going to be 3 Charleses in this next race. We're really going to get the battle of the Charleses here. So the interesting thing is, even though in a normal bracket they would have just finished in 5th and 6th place, well, now they have to earn 5th or 6th place again. They are not guaranteed that. They could still finish as low as 8th place coming into this grower final.
Is this the same
JCAs.
finals as the state fair race?
Looks like it. Yeah. So why do we even do this? If we know how it's going to end, why do we even mess around? We've spent 2 days just to get the same conclusion in some manner. No. Yeah. So it's going to really help simplify the tax paperwork for the 1099s this season. Yeah, I think I pay per 1099 to send those out. So I appreciate you guys doing your part there to help me out. Whoever gets 5th place, I don't have to send you a 1099 because
We have
didn't
2
make
heats
over
to
600. But yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, race number 14. Wow.
Oh, I gotta
We're
start
actually
adding
on to
names.
race number... There's race number 14A and race number 14B. We're going to get it built up here at a race.
So our 1 through 4 is Alex Amari heads up prop. Then we got what? Charles, Potato, Adrone, and Fire Serpent.
Yep, so...
I'm adding them to this list so I can keep track of their scores. So tell them about the stipulation about it all being over once 1 through 4 are done.
Yeah, so just a little bit of clarification here. So what the purpose of this Grower 8 is to just alleviate some of the downtime that we have between the pro top 4 Chase EAs. So normally the top 4 would run around and then they'd have to change props or finish topping off batteries or whatever it be, and we're waiting on them. So instead, we're going to be running 5th place through 8th place in a Chase EAs round, and they're going to be fighting for their positions 5th through 8th place.
Yeah, so it's sort of like we're just adding another race, right?
Yeah, yep. So we're adding another race, but the interesting thing is that
Charles.
when someone wins the event, when the pro top 4, when that Chase the Ace is over, then the event is over. So with the Grower 8 Chase the Ace, if no one had earned 2 aces in that round, then we would revert to points, which actually happened in our sport bracket.
Oh,
We
it did.
reverted to points. And
We had a different winner every time.
yeah, different winner every time, and we had to go with points, which is fine. It's still fair, but that's just the way it's got to be. I think it's important in any sporting event that when the winner wins, it's over. There's no reason, it's kind of like anticlimactic. And that's why I didn't like AAA mains, because in AAA mains, it'd be like someone could win twice, and then now we have to run a 3rd race. It's pointless.
Just to find out second.
find
third,
out second
and
and third. So I like the idea of, once we have a champion here at Freedom Spec Race or Freedom Spec Championship Finals, we're going to be done. We're going to be packing up, and we're going to be going home. So
fourth. Are these guys ready to go?
that's it.
Oh, we didn't make the race yet.
I need to make the race still. I got talking.
We're still waiting on prop change too.
Nice. Okay, so I need best way to copy them over. So
I made their names down at the bottom, or they're probably
they were
not
like
they're not the right
abbreviated,
pilot
yeah.
names.
but I'm working on
Just
it here.
drag them.
I'll
You
get
can
them in
drag
here.
them from the previous heats.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Once it's run, it won't remove them from the heat.
cool. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so there. Potato will stay on race band 8. Charles 55582 will stay on race band 1. A-Drone will move to race band 7.
We
And
got-
Fire Serpent
We
will
got
move to race
King
band
Gem
2.
fan over here wearing a prop necklace. He's got his scepter
Nice.
with another prop on it.
Yeah, Freedom Spec Championship Series this year. We ran this series from, I think, May until July 4th. We had qualifiers all over the country. I think there were 14 qualifiers in total. There was a qualifier in Costa Rica, California, Phoenix. I went to that one. We had them in Ohio, Detroit, St. Louis, obviously, Kansas City, Knoxville, Tennessee. There were 2 pilots, right? Did the North Carolinas have them? Atlanta had one. Tons of great. Oh, Io was the biggest.
It was.
Mayhem
That's
was a
where I got most
qualifier.
of my points.
Yeah, same. And so yeah, these races all over the country, we were able to give all the winners medals from those races. We got trophies today. We got money to give away. We were able to get all the things. We were able to pay to get this field mode. We were able to do all this stuff because there are phenomenal partners that help make this possible, and I just want to do a huge shout out to those partners right now. Partners like Gym Fan Props, they stepped up. Even though Gym Fan Props are not Spec legal in Freedom
You
Spec?
can see some sponsors. Rush, HQ,
Yeah.
HD0.
We're kind of zoomed in a little much. But,
I got the slideshow down there.
you know, Gym Fan was a really impressive sponsor. They care about drone racing so much that it's not about, you know, what brands are allowed or not allowed. They understand the concept of how we want to have the drones be as close as possible. But they wanted to support this event, and we appreciate them coming out. But, yeah, sponsors like Gym Fan, sponsors like 533, Rush, HD0,
Next up,
Radio
round two,
Master.
race 14. With Charles Numbers on R1.
Let's see, who am I
Fire
missing?
Serpent
Orca,
on
a
R2,
phenomenal partner.
Drone on
HQ
R7,
Prop, obviously.
Potato on R8.
And Foxier, those guys, man, we are just so honored to have partners like that in.
Did we make it
as
through
a
all
part
of our free
series.
props? Did
Yeah.
we make it through all the free props?
Yeah, HQ. How many props did they send? Was it 1,000?
A lot.
How
Well,
many-
some of them for.
do we know a number? It would be nice to know the number of props we went through.
I think I asked for
Near
800 for
1,000.
this race, and then I asked for more for the
So
store.
I believe we raced with 30 pilots for 3 days with hundreds of batteries and used up 1,000 props. There's less than 40 props left in the box. I felt bad for everyone that was running all the other colors other than Fire Serpent Orange, because those are definitely the fastest. I gave you that Fire Serpent because I'm over here and you're over there. You definitely get the naming scheme for those, but I am wearing the bright orange highlighter shirt. I'm just saying.
It looks like we're just waiting on Fire Serpent's video on R2, and then we're going to be good to go in this heat.
Yeah, so here we go. This is the Grower
Is our final
8
heat going to be ready once we're ready?
JC 8 final. Let's get Amari on race band 1, Alex on race band 2, Propsicle on race band 7, and Heads Up on race band 8. You're going to be going up right after this heat.
Yeah.
But
The whole
right
point
now,
of
ladies
this-
and gentlemen, to figure out who's going to be in 5th place, 6th place, 7th place, and 8th place, give it up for the very first time in a pro bracket, the Grower 8. Pilots, arm your drones.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 3.
Who's taking the whole shot? Make your guess.
Charles out front, followed by Charles, then Charles in the 3 spot, followed by Potato.
I'm pretty sure
which is also
Charles is going to take the whole
Charles.
shot here.
Yeah, Fire Serpent's going to have third.
Whole shot,
Oh,
drone
second.
10.65.
Told you, it's
Scooted
Charles. Took the
Testament.
whole shot.
Okay, they're right on top of each other.
Oh, man.
And they make it
It's
out
just-
clean.
Crazy grower tower.
Who's out front? Looks like Potato's out
Yeah,
front,
they're
followed by
trading back and forth literally every
55582.
turn.
Okay.
Oh!
No.
Wow. Phenomenal recovery by Charles Numbers, but he gets it wrong in the swoop gate.
Charles
But he's up. He
White.
made it through the gate, back around, coming across onto lap number 2. The leader is going to
Potato
be
lap 1 in first.
Potato in the lead with his hottest lap of the event with a
Fire Serpent lap 1 in
31.18.
third. Charles Numbers lap
Charles
1 in
Wang,
fourth.
2.2
Man, Adron
seconds
was in
back.
second.
Adron goes down. So right now, Potato first, Fire Serpent second, Charles third, Adron fourth.
Yeah, now remember, this is a Chasey Ace round, but these positions will matter for the overall final standing. So at no point should a pilot ever give up. We got to push as hard as we can to finish up these laps. And coming across here onto lap number 3 with our leader, Potato,
Potato lap 2 in first.
putting up a
0.9
31-1.
seconds back.
Oh,
Fire
man.
Serpent, or 2 seconds back, Charles.
Numbers lap 2 in
Potato's
third.
absolutely on a PB
Adron lap
pace
2 in
right now. I'm
fourth.
not sure that anyone can hang with him, but these pilots are doing their best. Fire Serpent's out there about maybe a second and a half off our leader, Potato. But there's a lot of racing to go still. We're about a lap and a half to go here still in the first round of our Grower 8 Chase the Ace.
Bringing around the final stretch, and one more lap to
Potato
go for
lap 3 in
Potato.
first.
Is that a
Fire
PB yet?
Serpent
No,
lap
he had a
3 in
31, a
second.
31, and a 32, but still
Charles
did better his
Numbers
time.
lap 3 in
Fire
third.
Serpent, a new
Wow.
PB of
Adron lap 3 in
97.58.
fourth.
Yeah, so Potato had a bit of a slower lap there. Fire Serpent, though, put up his fastest 3 laps of the event in this one. He was peaking late last night, the latest it could possibly have been. At sunset, maybe beyond sunset, and in the rain, Fire Serpent won his spot to be in the top 16, and here he
Potato
is,
wrapping it
guaranteed
up.
top 8 into the final stretch. And our
First
winner,
ace goes to
Potato.
Potato, followed by Fire Serpent, then Charles, then
Adron
Adron.
down again. But
Okay,
we
let's
have our
get
finishing
1
order.
through 4 out
Race
there.
over.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so what was that? Potato 1,
Yep. Potato,
Serpent.
Fire Serpent,
then
Charles,
Charles,
and
then Adron.
Adron. Yep.
Okay, keeping track.
Oh, yeah. Mitchell out there saying, no. No, there's someone other than a Charles. in
Amari
this heat.
R1, Alex R2, Propsicle R7, Heads Up R8.
Next up, round 2, race 15, with Amari on R1, Alex FPV on R2, Propsicle on R7, Heads Up FPV on R8.
You didn't like that one?
And here we are.
The
JCA's finals, top 4 at Freedom Spec Champs in Springfield, Illinois, featuring all the way from
Iowa.
somewhere in central Iowa, west of Des Moines. Is it just West Des Moines? Waukee, Iowa. You've seen him on the Drone Racing League, taking up 4th place in the world in the 2021 Drone Racing League World Championship on NBC. Amari running on race band 2. Some know him as Chief Operating Officer, Chief Financial Officer, Chief Executive Officer. But these days we call him Alex FPV, reigning from Woodbury, Tennessee, representing the middle part of the longest state I'm aware of, left to right. Alex FPV, thanks for being here. The youngest pilot, the most localist pilot, and the fastest under 18 pilot, I think, in the world right now. Our buddy coming up here from Mount Vernon, Illinois, Silas Propsicle, getting it done in our top 4. And by no stretch a fan favorite, the 2-time undefeated DRL world champion, never having lost a season on DRL, sim or real life, it doesn't matter. He's ready to go fast. Multi-GP, yeah, he's done that a few times too. You better look out in this heat for race band number 8, our buddy from Knoxville, Tennessee, Maryville, Tennessee, or somewhere in his new big boy apartment. Heads Up FPV. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your top 4. Fighting it out here in the next several heats in JCA's finals here at Freedom Spec. We don't want to embarrass anybody, so there is no Iron Man.
Where's Alex?
Alex, he's
Still-
out there.
he's still at the
Yeah,
table.
Growers, he's out there. Growers out there giving him the sweet
Oh,
nothings
the
in his
spec
ear.
check.
Oh, look at that. Grower, thank you. Doing God's work, just making sure that everyone's legit. We appreciate that. We get a little carried away and leave it to the pilots themselves.
We need Grower out in front of those quads like the girls at the races.
Yes, like drop the flags. We should have got with the guys from Indiana. Remember they had the drop gate.
Yeah.
That was pretty slick. It had red glass
That
and then
could
it would
get toxic
drop.
real quick.
Oh, it absolutely could. Could you imagine Amari on that? Just teasing.
He'd full throttle before it even went and just be stuck to it until it let him go.
That'd draw down your voltage once or twice.
Grower is licking batteries, making sure they're in spec, according to Under the Radar. Daikon says, let's go,
believe it.
Alex. Under the Radar also cheering for Propsicle. Show those DRL boys how to do it. Well, he has already broken up the Flying V, his first time meeting them at the state fair.
Yeah, and he won some more. He jumped up from that first heat and said, this is my state. Now I'm curious, Armando, maybe to the chat. Let us know in the chat, how many PB laps do you think you're going to see in this first heat of JCA's finals? I bet we're
We
going to see
watched
at
Amari and
least
Alex
two.
do it last time.
At least 2 PB laps right here.
And,
Pilots,
yeah.
we
Amari
got
was
video.
pacing off Alex.
We got pilots in their seats. Everyone's done touching goggles. Are you guys ready for this?
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, arm your drones.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 3.
Oh, Alex had a bit of a lean to it, but he's up and at it. Remember, there's a whole shot roll in effect, but we're going to try to keep it clean as long as there's not a mid-air resulting in a crash prior to the timing gate. And boom, sauce, we are through.
10.59.
Ooh. Yeah, Propsicle
Oh,
took that
little
whole
bit
shot.
of action right
Yeah, but
there. Did
everyone
that separate
recovered.
enough for them to
Amari
get
gets it
through?
wrong.
Heads Up through clean. Propsicle through clean. Propsicle out in the lead right now, followed by Heads Up. Let's see. Down through the dive gate goes Prop. Down goes Heads Up.
Wow.
Down goes Alex. Down goes Amari.
Alex gets it a little bit wrong, but now
Little
he's back
bobble
on
from
it.
Evan.
Yeah, here we go with the leader across on the lap number 2.
Propsicle lap 1 in first.
Putting up a
Amari 2
29.59.
seconds back. Heads up,
Heads up,
0.17
FPV
seconds
lap 1 in
behind
third.
Amari.
Yeah, there was a
Alex
lot of
FPV
contact
lap
in
1
that
in
first
fourth.
lap, keeping the PBs to a minimum or none, really. So I was wrong. But we're about halfway through the second lap with our fleet of drones here. If Heads Up's got someone in his vision, is it Amari
Oh,
or is it Heads Up
Propsicle
with the bobble? That's
almost
gonna,
gets caught up in a flag, but he's back on track, bringing around the
How much did that
flags, but he's
cost him? Heads
probably
Up
in
is
third
ahead of
place
him.
right now.
at least.
Amari, then
Two in
Heads Up,
first.
then Alex,
Heads
then
up, FPV lap
Propsicle.
2 in
The
second.
differential between Amari and
Alex
Heads Up was
FPV
less than
lap
half
2
a
in third.
second.
I
Alex
swear
was
it
another
looked like
second
Heads Up
behind them.
teleported through a panel back there.
Yeah, I think I just saw Heads Up take the pass on Amari, but then, wow, they're just kind of
Right
trading
on top of
places
each
on
other.
each turn here. Each
Heads
one
Up
has
out in the
momentum in
lead.
different
Up
spots.
to the
Amari with
tower
this-
goes Heads up goes Amari, then Alex, then Propsicle.
Oh, yeah. Amari had a bit of a bobble going into the dive gate. Heads Up was able to keep it clean and keep the momentum through that gate and coming across onto lap
Heads Up
number
FPV
4.
lap 3
Our
in
final
first.
lap. Heads Up FPV out in
Amari
front.
lap 3 in second.
Amari, 0.8
Propsicle
seconds
lap 3
behind,
in third.
and Alex now must have had a
FPV
bobble,
lap
finding
3
himself in
in
fourth place by about 2 seconds. But Prop hits a gate, and remember, these positions matter because it could come down to points on who makes the podium. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep
Let's
going
see.
fast.
Heads Up to the top. 1, 2, 2 seconds ahead of Amari. Then
Oh, yeah.
Alex pretty far back.
Nice run.
Heads Up's here to say, this might be your state,
And
but
that's your
I've got a few
first
world
ace to Heads Up
championships.
FPV, followed by Amari, then Propsicle, and then
Propsicle
Alex.
finished in
Let's
third.
see our pilot.
nice.
Alex FPV finished in fourth.
That was an absolute burner,
Now
ladies
let's
and
get
gentlemen.
Charles, Potato, A-Drone, Fire Serpent back to the line and do it again. Heads Up,
Race
number
over.
1.
Wow.
Amari, number 2. Was it Propsicle third? Yes. And
Yep.
then Alex fourth.
Yeah, I didn't really see while we're waiting. I'm going to go back. I want to see where Alex had gotten it
There
wrong.
was also a time when it looked like Evan literally went through a panel. I think it's
guess
further
Alex is
back.
Still beyond there.
I'll bring it up on the live stream. We need to
Where's
up
that
the
even?
quality of these replays.
Yeah, apparently.
Like
Yeah.
we can keep the frame rate low, but right now it's at like 4.
Well, remember yesterday the computer was having trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the write speed to the hard drive, because we're not only recording this one right now. We should turn off
HD0?
the HD0 recording.
Oh yeah, we were doing like twice the video.
Yep. Oh, there you
Oh,
go. So that's
he
where Alex
doubled
had a
back.
big turnaround. Yep. Because Alex was going fast, and all the times I was watching him, he was super clean. But I looked away to another feed, and there he just had the slightest turnaround, making sure that he's flying the track right. No one wants to cut the track and gain an advantage that way. These guys, there's more than just the positions and the money on the line. It's pride. These guys want to win up and fair and square, and Alex just proven that there by going back and making that lap right.
All our pilots, I think, are at the blocks.
Nice.
There's Propsicle getting ready for his next race.
Yeah, this is really great to get these extra heats in here to have some fun. So who is the ace they're chasing again in the Grower 8?
Potato.
Potato. Potato Head Papa over there knew exactly who. Yes, he did. Oop.
Yeah, Potato was the first ace.
Yep.
The Charles v. Charles v. Charles v. Mitchell.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. And Mitchell has, CH in it, which is kind of a Charlesy kind of Mitchell.
The Battle of the CHs.
Yes. I don't know. I just look for goofiness anywhere I can find it.
That's the dad in you.
Hey, listen. There's something I can do. It's coming for a little bit of stretch. All right, Heads Up.
Yeah, tell us about it.
So that one was pretty crazy. I had a slow hole shot for sure, but I don't know. I'm not sure how worth it those fast hole shots are when you just end up right in that battle. So I honestly wasn't too upset about it. I let him have some room, and my kind of theory was I'm just gonna get through that original pack and then just pick my way off
Next
one by
up,
one.
round
It's a
2,
long
race
race,
16,
and
with
so I
Charles
was just
numbers
I
on
really
R1,
wanted it to get spread
Fire
out, and it
Serpent
did. And I want to just pick them off one by one and try and do my best. Luckily, I honestly, Prop had the pace there to make it to where I couldn't do that, but mistakes happen to everybody. But he really was on an insane level there, which is really scary going into the next one. But was able to hold pressure on Amari, and this could happen to anyone. It happened to me yesterday or at the State Fair race. I was in the lead and didn't work out, but just got to go into the next one with some confidence.
Yeah, that was wild where Prop put up that hot 29-second lap, and I think everyone else was like in the 31s for lap number 1. So
looks like our Charleses and Mitchell are ready.
Oh, yeah. In it, ladies and gentlemen. So Potato has the opportunity to shut down or grower 8 here.
I'm not sure if it's going to play audio. I muted the talking, but I don't know if that mutes the tone. So let's test it, because then we might not ever have to listen to her again.
Oh, cool. So we're
Just
click
we're
and we'll
ready.
see what happens. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Oh, nope. Never mind.
Okay, 1 second.
Click the speaker. Yeah, there you go. I was just doing it because he was talking and she was reading all
right.
the channels.
Sorry, guys. We're going to send this here. Pilots, grower 8, heat number 2, chasing Potato, the first ace. Arm your drones.
Arm
Not
your
sure in the
quads.
chat says Fire Serpent
Starting
for
on
the
tilt in
win.
less than 3.
Cypress says it's Charlie's in charge.
All
Looking
right,
for the
here
whole
we go.
shot.
Whole- There wasn't a crash.
I'm
Whole
pretty
shot
sure.
A drone 10.5.
I would say just regrid this one. Yeah, keep going, guys.
A drone lap 1 in first. Fire Serpent lap 1 in second. Charles
So the
Numbers
whole
lap
shot
1
rule
in
is that if
third.
there is a midair resulting in a crash out,
Potato lap 1 in fourth.
resulting in a crash, it is a regrid. There was a midair prior to the whole shot. However, all the pilots stayed in the air. Therefore, we could not. Our hands were tied. We could not call a whole shot rule there. And they're going to race this one out. Is Potatoes in fourth, though. So more than
going
likely,
again.
they're going to have an opportunity
A
to
drone
fight
lap
back.
2 in first.
But we can't show favorites. And if anyone wants to know a tip, I'll tell you a
Fire
tip after
Serpent
this
lap
heat.
2 in second.
Yeah, if you get
In
hit.
regards to whole
Numbers
shots.
lap
Disarm.
2 in third. Potato lap 2 in
And Charles, a new PB lap
Ooh.
at 31.6. He knows he's got nothing to lose. And as we say,
We're blaming that one on you, heads up. Adrone had his fastest lap with a 31.3, so these guys are out here going fast. Adrone
Oh,
out in
wow.
front, wanting to get that fifth place spot. Would love to go out with an extra $100 in his pocket tonight. And here he
Adrone
goes
lap 3 in
on to
first.
lap number 4, putting up his PB of a 96.41 in this heat. So these guys are
Fire
good
Serpent
going
lap 3
fast.
in second.
Adrone has miles out in front of
Adron
Fire
just
Serpent.
set a 96.4.
Potato lap 3 in third.
Who did? Oh, really?
Some DVR reviews coming back in from the previous top 4 heat, so we're going to take a look at it. We want to get it right. Charles is officially down. Adrone now across, gets his
Fire
dub
Serpent finished in second.
with the PB.
Potato finished in third.
All right, now we're going to...
Adrone with a first place, his ace to take home. But now we have to DVR review the first heat.
All right, so
of the
before
1
we do
through
that, let's
4.
go back to the whole shot rule. So we're going to do 2 things here going on. So first off, let's talk about whole shot rule. A midair prior to the whole shot resulting in a crash. If you make contact at a multi-GP race or at one of my races, if you hit somebody and you have a midair, make sure you crash. Hit the ground. Disarm. Act like you can turtle mode, but you can't. Like you're crashed out. Be crashed out. That's the rule.
Yeah, let's watch Charles' feed, see if he actually hits somebody. Oh, this
There's
heat
2
we're
things.
just going to see
yeah,
the
this
whole
one we're
shot.
checking out the whole shot because there was, I think that was legitimately a whole shot. No, that was a midair, but it did not result in a crash.
Oh, yeah, him and Potato.
That's what I'm saying. You have to disarm. Look, he didn't even hit the ground. See? So I'm telling everyone, if
Yeah.
you have a midair,
And then now
disarm.
we have to watch this one on lap 2. When in the lap? No, at the end of the lap. Okay, we're gonna watch the whole thing.
We want to get it right. No one wants to win doing it wrong.
This is gonna be hard to call if it's like a grower flag from last Freedom Spec Champs.
I was watching the wrong feed, apparently. Oh, okay.
Does he make it? Yeah, so like
Well.
that's the hard part. It's like even if it's below him, like let me draw a diagram for you here.
Can we see the shadow?
I'm just saying, like your camera has a
I'm just-
field
I'm
of
just kinda
view.
joking.
Like
Looks
say
like
this is your
that's the
camera and it's
shadow
like
right
looking
there,
like
just inside
this.
of it.
You don't have like straight down field of view. You're not going to see this flag if you're directly above it. But how do we make this call?
We did talk about it yesterday and said that in qualifying there was a certain level of grace, especially on the whole shot. But I don't know that we can give him this flag.
He says you can see the red. Oh,
You might be right.
He says right here we see the red fabric
I think that's
of
fair.
the flag. Because like that's another.
need an
thing-
FBI
I
van.
think that proves my point though. Like looking at this diagram, like that would mean the flag's here, like somewhere inside this field of view, if you can see any of it.
I think you're seeing it.
Yeah, it's moving. I wish we had a frame clicker.
There's not.
We are. It's on there.
Yeah.
We should have upped the quality.
All right. We need Amari, Alex, and Propsicle.
He says, no, we should not have input on this. Here, slow-mo, bring it back. Bring it back. Let's try to follow this thing. So it goes out of frame, and then they say it goes into frame.
Well, it's like you can see the tip in the middle of the screen.
Right there.
So the argument is that this is the tip.
And they're saying it moves as he moves.
Well,
Yeah.
I think that's the grass. Like it's kind of got a red tone to it, but yeah, that one was good.
Limon says, yeah, that's a miss. I don't know.
Oh, now Limon might have better. We might want to go to the YouTube feed and look at it. That looks like a miss to me. Yeah,
Was anybody right on him? Was there anybody like you could see if Evan was in his feed? Like, was Evan in somebody's feed? Oh, because we can also watch DVR on somebody's goggles if we want to get that involved. Turn off slow-mo. It goes better whenever there's... Oh, you got to go back, way back. So let's see. Where's Amari? Amari's going up. Amari's in front right now. Yep, straight through that gate. Still in front. In front there. Oh, okay. So, is there... No, there's nothing we can see in Amari's feed.
I think we're gonna have to DQ that flag.
Like DQ the lap?
Yeah, which is gonna put heads up into fourth place on that heat. You gotta win twice. All right.
Who gets first?
Yeah,
Amari.
so Amari gets first. So it's the running order is Amari, Propsicle, Alex, Heads Up. Heads Up also has a bit of a... So, like, you would think, like, Heads Up's, like, part of the team, so he gets an advantage, but that actually kind of works in his disfavor, that, like I want to make sure, like, I go overboard. Right. Yeah. So, like, you know how, like, in a criminal system, you got to have, like, beyond a reasonable doubt, and then, like, in a civil, it's, like, something slightly different. Preponderance of evidence. So, yeah. All right. We want to get it right. Heads up ain't no pansy.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to win on some flimsy blink of a flag. He wants to get it done. And I've got a feeling that he's going to clap right back here. And Amari's like, Well, how about I just shut it down one time?
He's ready.
I started to be like, hey, Amari, and he's like, no,
Yeah, don't talk to me.
don't even.
My input is not valid here.
He's right. He's right. I have a tendency to want to do everything on a democratic type of way, but that's not always the best way because it puts people in a spot that they don't.
Oh,
deserve.
Craven's
They shouldn't
in the
be
chat saying he also got DQ'd for missing a flag.
Yeah. Yep. Well, he wasn't even in the same part of the track as the
Yeah.
flag. It was more so the concept that like we couldn't really see the flag.
We need some track cams.
But I would say in general, as a rule of thumb, you want to be below the top of the flag in these races just to make sure that there's no question and everything's above reproach.
I mean, from my diagram, you can see there's the higher you are above it, the more it grows that it looks like it's not a made
Right.
flag.
Yeah.
So you just end up shooting yourself in the foot.
Yep. All right. Looks like we've got these pilots getting situated.
Next up, round 2, race 17, with Amari.
Amari's
on R1,
getting on the
Alex
blocks. He's
FPV
got a lot of pressure
R2,
on him right now. This is his
Propsicle
chance.
on
I can't
R7,
think of a.
Heads up FPV on R8.
I'm trying to think. No, because I haven't ran the Street League races. Has there been an event that we've been running where Amari was the first ace to
ace?
chase? Probably some tiny trainers. He's done that, but this is definitely,
He said nah.
a high scale. This is Amari's shot. Can he shut it down? He's got 3 of his best friends in the world right now that are wanting to make sure he doesn't shut it down. So, and if I had to guess, he would have it no other way.
Let's see some thumbs, boys. I like how they're like in a line right there.
Yeah, it looks great. My dudes, we're racing
They're
drones
ready.
here. Beautiful weather. Pilots, chase the ace round number 2. Can you catch Amari? Can you keep him from shutting it down? We're about to find out. Arm those drones.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 3.
Here we go. Watching for the hole shot. Who's it going to be? All these drones really look like they're the same speed today. I just saw all 4 drones in Amari's
Right on.
feed for a
Hole
second,
shot
but
heads
he
up
gets
FPV
across
10.28.
the whole shot second out of everybody. Heads up first. Ooh, man, a lot of contact there in the grower tower, but we're coming across onto the back straight.
Here late in the bracket, Heads Up is changing his grower line. He used to go
Really?
to the top panel, now he goes around the leg.
Wow. Oh, that's smart
Yeah.
because it's going to be congested up there for sure. Look at him low and across those gates, coming across.
Heads up FPV lap 1 in first.
1.44
Alex
seconds in
FPV
front of
Wow.
second
lap 1 in
place.
second.
Propsicle 0.84
Propsicle
seconds
lap
back
1
from
in
Heads
second.
up, not wanting to leave any question here about who's in the lead. Out there on these guys, a second and a half. Alex FPV,
After 1 lap.
our state fair champ, running in second. And yeah, these guys, I feel like it's a little safe. Everyone's kind of wanting to make sure that they don't go out because of a mistake. So we're not seeing those crazy hot laps right now, but Heads Up coming across onto his
Heads up
third
FPV
lap.
lap 2 in first. Propsicle lap 2 in second.
So Propsicle takes the
Alex
advantage
FPV lap 2
over
in third.
Alex FPV currently by, I think, a little over a second. But, oh, contact,
oh, no,
though.
Amari Alex go down.
Amari and Alex.
So we're guaranteed to go one more.
Yes. Pretty much. Amari's back up, but now it's actually all 4 are back up. So Alex is in this too. Remember, these positions matter, so it's a big deal for Alex
Final
to catch
stretch for
Amari right
Evan
now.
coming around. One more lap to
in
go.
A lot can
Followed by
happen in
Prop,
one lap.
1.6 seconds separating second and first.
This is definitely a lot different. I'm hoping Prop realizes this too. Like in Chase the Ace like this, there's no reason to be fighting for second place like we would in a normal
Third and
bracket
fourth
round.
have
Alex FPV
11
lap 3
seconds
and
between
fourth.
them.
Yeah, it's going
Or
to take a
11
big
between
mistake.
second and third.
But Prop's going to want to try to get to Heads Up here. Can he do it?
He's about.
It feels like
pretty
he's pulling
far
on him a
back.
little bit,
So
but
right
Heads Up,
here,
just
coming
a
around the
little-
final
too little, too
stretch,
late.
Evan with a real ace
FPV
now,
finished in first.
followed by Propsicle
Propsicle
1.24
finished in
seconds back.
And then who's going to take third between Alex and Amari? It looks like
My heart
Amari
can't
is
take
out on
this.
Alex a little bit. He had the quicker turtle mode,
So Prop
and
second,
Amari takes the third.
Amari
Finished in
third,
Alex FPV finished in fourth.
Alex fourth. Okay.
Hey, the only thing better than drone racing is continuing to drone race.
Our
and we get to do
Charles
it
is
again.
ready to go. Charles Mitchell. We're looking for you guys.
Who's
Race
looking at
over.
you,
We have
kid?
an ace for Potato, an ace for A-Drone. Will we see another? But yeah, thank you so much to the person that called out the flag.
Yeah, we want to get it right.
Yeah, always. If you think somebody did something wrong, you think they missed something, feel free to bring it up. We can replay it, and we will always try to do what's right.
Absolutely. And to the live stream as well. Like we are all for you guys helping hold us accountable. We view this sport as being, to a certain degree, the judging of it is self-judged in the sense that I feel like as
Next up,
competitors, we're
round two,
judging
race
each other.
18.
You bring it
With
to the
Charles
officials,
numbers
and then
on
the
R1,
officials can make the
Fire
call.
Serpent on R2.
But it's
A-Drone on
it's
R7,
your position. If we
Potato
miss
on
something,
R8.
to bring a protest to us. That's my opinion personally.
Limon has now 5 times for NM Grower to be on the mic. Where's he?
Grower, are you on spotting duty, or would you like a pass on the mic here?
Jan Ness says, please give us some Neil. Get the sexy beast
Grower's
on the
out
mic.
on the
Brandy Merrick is rolling on the
Sexy
floor
beast.
crying. Daikon says, +1 for Neil. Davo, oh, he's cheering on A-Ground. But Lucas Dearborn really wants to see Grower's mouth work.
Wow, drone racing community.
Yeah.
Oh,
right now, A-Drone
yeah.
is on spec duty, but really that could be anybody.
I can trade you spots there, Grower. I'm happy to get you on the mic.
Oh, I'd love to sit here next to Grower.
I'm not offended. I'm a big boy.
So who do we got over here? We got old Screecher, and we got Propsicle. They've all got some fans at home. Then we got the Milk Jug over here. How do you draw a nice gallon?
Is there an actual milk jug over there?
Little bottle on it. Oh, he's got
You
a
ready?
milk jug. We got Russell.
2 second places by Serpent.
AR. We got
put this mouth
Mike
to work.
Duran. We got Screech's mom. We got old Dreams. No, wait, no. He joined the sub 100 club, so that's
did.
actually
Final pack.
New Dreams. And then we got some cores.
That's appropriate in the white goat area of the pits.
But here we go. We're putting Neil's mouth to work. We're going to make Limon happy. We're going to make Droner happy. We're going to make Daikon happy. Who's Jan Ness? Jan Ness says, please give us some Neil.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here. So excited.
But yeah, no, they were all asking for some Neil. It's been about 20 minutes about asking for Neil. Okay,
Well,
pilots are
good to
ready.
see you boys.
The
Is that
Charles
true?
battle. Oh, maybe.
Could be.
Okay, pilots are ready. We're going to go on the tone.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 3. Pole shot A-Drone 1.72.
Who are our ace chasers here? We got A-Drone get the last ace.
A-Drone and Potato.
And Potato.
So Charles and Fire Serpent
A-Drone
looking to
lap
hold
one
it down.
in
They
first.
want to go another round. They want to take home that 5th spot, that $100. Oh my god, people just pass in there. It's so tight, but that is the cleanest I've seen.
Oh,
of midair
A-Drone
go
goes
through
down.
there.
Looked like he had a little midair there.
Okay, that's going to make Charles and Fire Serpent a little happier.
And a little bobble on a Fire Serpent
But
there.
Potato is not taking it easy on him. I believe Potato's in the lead right now.
Looks like it.
Fire
with
Serpent gets it
another
wrong.
bobble.
Potato lap 1 in second.
Oh, we have a
Charles
false
numbers
lap
lap
for-
1 in third. Fire Serpent lap 1 in fourth.
Oh, Charles weighing down. Now we're
Charles
looking
is
for
out
Fire
there,
Serpent.
But he's back in it. Not very long. Didn't hit the ground. So he'll be able to make up from there. All these pilots were excited about nobody's excited about a missed flag, but this ensured them another opportunity to get to run this race.
So let's see.
That's
Potato around the back stretch, followed by Fire Serpent.
Potato
and then
lap
Charles.
2 in
Oh,
first.
Charles got some room to make up.
Fire Serpent
Fire
lap
Serpent
2 in
1.3
second.
seconds back.
Charles
Charles
numbers lap 2 in
3.5
third.
seconds back, and 2 laps to go.
Potato, beautiful lines there. Fire Serpent right behind him. Charles just about 2 gates back from there. So still
Yeah.
all in it.
We have Sky FPV in the chat saying, "Shut it down, Potato."
He's working on it. Fire with another bobble.
You've seen us do the grower finals twice now. What do you think of it?
Well, I mean, you know,
Potato last
this is
three
really
and
cool. I
first.
really thought of it because I unfortunately was a
Fire Serpent
spectator
lap three
during
and
the
second.
finals at the State
Charles
Fair race
Numbers lap
and just
three and
found
third.
myself waiting and was thinking, well, man, it would be great if we were still racing right now. And like that's
And
yeah,
here
that's
we
where
are.
it came from. And,
Potato
we're watching
still
it.
in the lead. Fire Serpent, though, trying his hardest. He is cacking some gates right now. Look at this. But Potato wrapping it up.
Yeah, Potato's really got a comfortable lead here, coming around for this final turn, and
Potato
there it
fell
is.
There it is.
Potato taking the 5th place and the $100 prize, and what's more, the pride of taking the first ever Growers Chase the Ace 5th place win.
So Adrian 4th and
Yep.
Charles Wang 3rd. So then that are 5 through 8. We have Potato in 5th, then Fire Serpent in 6th, Adrone in 7th, and Charles in 8th.
Make it work, but good job, dude.
Nice. What a race to watch. These guys have really been putting on a show all day today.
Now, can we get our finalists out there again? Because we're running it
Next up,
again.
round 2, race 19.
Right now,
Amari on R1,
Amari and Heads Up
Alex
with
FPV
aces.
on R2, Propsicle on R7, Heads Up FPV on R8.
Heads Up just didn't even care that they took the win away.
I mean,
Just like, we get to race again.
They came over with the live stream and they showed them. Like, yeah, I can't really say that.
Looks like. But hey, I'm not sad about it either because we get to watch another race.
Yeah. Yeah. No, like basically.
It says 5 to 8 are growers, not showers. They need those extra heats.
Yep. Is anybody in the live stream sad about seeing more racing?
I don't think
Anybody
so,
at all?
no.
I just can't see.
Bad day for both.
This is bad for anyone.
Yeah. Great job, Potato, holding it down.
No. Like that's why I don't mind him knocking out because that's Serpent right there. Like that's way more fun to watch.
What are y'all some dreams going on about over there?
Looks like we got the pilots running spec check on the line.
Robert Craven Hentel says racing is like cowbell. You always need more cowbell.
We always need more. Can't get enough of it. He's got a fever. Oh, we got a little hovering going on there for Heads Up. Looks like Heads Up was probably a little over voltage.
A little hot. When I was out there with Man, oh no, you were in that heat. Me, you, and Manny, and we were like, Manny, you got to bring it down a little. He gives it a little pop.
Yeah.
We laughed.
I mean, a half inch off the ground, maybe. That was his hover. That's what he needed to do.
But then me and Manny took each other out like instantly in that heat.
Yeah, it's rough when you, like yesterday I did my one and only slow on lap to try to get that really fire qualifying round. And then like hit the second gate after that.
That's a me move too. Like I can't fly my line slow because your line doesn't work slow.
Right.
But you try to do it, and it's just embarrassing.
Gotta run our own race. But
Heads Up making his way back. Propsicle already in the seat. Now we're waiting for Alex and Amari.
Like still trying to get the final spec check done. We got battery checker there, and looking for average cell voltage, and the limit on that checker we're looking for is 13.13 volts.
Okay, 13.13.
People coming in with like some 15s and 16s, but just about a 3 to 5 second hover we'll knock it out. Then they're good to go.
We're getting some birthday cakes for you. When's your birthday exactly?
Tuesday.
Tuesday is grower birthday. Are you going to be home before then?
I will be. Yeah.
Nice.
Flying home tomorrow.
Any plans?
I'm looking for like fancy dinner somewhere, so to figure that out. Yeah, but that's the key. So, I was joking with Brandy, like, what do you want to do? I was like, I just want to relax, like this favorite breakfast taco place, get
That
breakfast
sounds
tacos
good.
from there, and we were gonna go meet some family for lunch. So I was like, and then a nice dinner, and then I started to think about it, like, well, it just sounds like I just want to eat for my birthday.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
it's
that's
really-
a good day to eat. You guys ready?
Yep.
Let's see some thumbs, and we'll send you off. Okay, that's 4 thumbs. Can you guys scoot so we can see the launch? Thank you.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 3,
You bringing Neil up? Oh, there was some sort of contact, but everybody's still moving.
Still going, so
Hole shot Amari
looks like we're clean through.
10.33.
Amari, one of the ace holders, took the
Shot.
hole shot.
Oh,
Oh.
heads up with the bobble, all
It's
tied up.
all in Amari's face, but it looks like he held on to the lead there through that section.
Now they're waiting and hoping that Alex or Prop can take down old Amari. Because Amari has an ace.
Yeah, they are right on him, though.
Yeah, I'm so sad that I don't get to watch this line of sight because I'm under this.
I keep
Amari
turning
lap
around to
1
see.
in first.
It's such good
Alex
racing.
FPV lap 1
Like
in
every
second.
time, the
we
only
had
line of
bubbles.
sight ones I've watched are when
Lap
I've
1
gone
in
down.
third.
But here we go.
FPV lap 1 in fourth.
So
Alex.
Amari's still out front.
Amari
goes down. And
Alex
video
in
out.
first. Alex in first, followed by
Amari's trying
Propsicle.
to get back up. It looks like he's deep in the pumpkin patch. So we've got Alex FPV, your leader. Propsicle in second, about 1 second behind your leader. They're coming around the back stretch to come around for lap
Alex
2.
first.
Lap 2 in
Propsicle
first.
0.5 seconds
Propsicle
behind
lap 2 in
Alex.
second.
Heads up, still
FPV
3
lap 2
seconds to
in
make
third.
up.
Oh, Prop with the bobble there.
Oh,
goes
no.
down. That's going to move heads up into second place.
Keep it
But
together.
bigger lead for Alex right now.
Yeah, Alex is way ahead. Through the dive gate now, and then now Evan goes through the dive gate. He's got room to breathe.
It looks like about 5-second lead for your leader, Alex. Heads up FPV. Working
Alex
hard to
FPV
catch
lap
up
3
now.
in first. Heads up FPV
Daikon
lap
says,
3
let's
in
go,
second.
Alex
Propsicle
Wheels.
lap 3 in third.
Wheels! He's in his final lap now, coming around to this back straightaway. Really clean turns there. The left, right into the dive gate, back up and over the top of the tower. Heads up just now to the top of the tower. And here comes Alex FPV coming
Coming
around
from
the back
the
stretch to
stretch.
take the
There's
dub.
ace for Alex.
Heads up FPV.
There we go. So now we find ourselves with 3 ace holders. That's Alex FPV just taking the win in this heat. We have heads up with an ace from the heat before it, and Amari with an ace from the first heat. So this is shaping up to be quite an interesting final.
Yeah, Alex 1. Amari 4? Yes. Heads up 2 and Propsicle 3. So right now the current standings, we have 2-way tie. Heads up and Prop 7 points. Alex and Amari 8 points. So yeah, we need to see. So yeah, if Alex gets another one, he'll be first. But this is gonna be tight. We don't really know.
Yeah, this is shaping up to be the battle we want to see. I mean, this is what we want to see, right? More racing. More
Yes.
racing.
We gotta make another heat.
I love
He's
it. Bring
like,
them
throw him
back,
back
out.
out. Throw him back out. It ain't over till we say it's over. Here we go. Add a race.
I am just here to work my mouth. I
Hey,
cannot
that's all.
help you.
That's what you do best. But look, see, look, you can like right click, copy pilots, right click, paste pilots.
You know, I
Run
think,
it
Next
again.
up, round
I
2, race
may
20.
even be able to do
with
that.
Amari on R1.
I've
Alex
I've
FPV
never
on
walked
R2.
Evan through any of it. He's just
Propsicle
been
on
like
R7.
watching me do it, and he
Yes.
just
Heads up
does
FPV
it.
on
You've
R8.
got it. All right.
The only,
We can
like
do it.
the ins and outs of it, like doing the video settings, the timing settings, and the channel settings, like that takes a little know-how.
Yeah.
But once it's set up, it just does its thing.
Nice. I feel like, yeah, I'm excited to see where this heat's going to go. This is where it is good. This new final, this is the first time we're going to have a little downtime,
Yeah,
but it's really helped fill the bill until now.
we can show the stream some Skycam.
Oh, I love it.
Skycam never gets old.
Never does. And Evan put in that week of work, so we got enough footage to show.
It looks like Amari's going to have to do something. What do you think, Amari? He has to solder all motors or a motor? One motor. We're going to
One
wait for
motor to
Amari to
solder.
solder one motor. And Alex is currently only at 4.2 volts per cell, so we're going to be waiting on him to charge some packs. But
Sounds like they should line up about right, really.
yeah, here's the lovely Falcon Hobby field. Falcon Hobby no longer exists. It's actually Falcon Restaurant Supplies. So we're under this covering with a bunch of restaurant equipment, but this isn't the first race that's happened here.
No. And what a beautiful facility. I really wish I would have been able to have the chance to make it out here when it was in full swing. But I'm really glad we're able to use it today.
Yeah, back in its prime, they did some crazy tracks here. Because
Yeah.
it was like AK Numbers, Falcon. Who else was a big guy out here? J-Rod. Yeah,
Oh,
J-Rod would
yeah.
always be out here. And they would, like, them three together,
Nurk?
putting
Yeah, not
tracks
far from
up. It was always a battle.
Nice. Yeah, you gotta love those fields with a good following, with a lot of people showing up. Really blessed to have that back home. All the boys back in Houston.
Oh, yeah, AK built that sleeper Phantom that just freaking ripped.
Gotta love that.
AK was a madman.
One of the wonderful AKs of our hobby.
Oh, yeah,
Got a
now
lot
we
of
got
good ones.
crazy fast AK.
Yeah, we do.
He's like a Whoop freaking ninja.
Whoop Ninja, but like
did you
so
watch the
fast
recent
on-
race with T-Dog?
Yeah,
His DVR was insane.
yeah, he's fast for sure. Those guys on those new whoops. I actually got a whoop built by T-Dog and started to fly it and was flying it like it was an old whoop. And was like, I don't see the thing. And then they were like, no, you just gotta fly it like
Full
it's
throttle.
5-inch.
Go fast.
And it felt weird to do, but they just work, and that's really wild. A lot of fun to fly.
The last time I flew a Whoop, I put it in acro mode, and it like first 2 packs it felt weird, but
Yeah.
after that it was just like, okay, it's just a little. It feels like a heavy 5-inch.
It does. It's so strange. But it's tiny. I feel like I've seen some great pictures, and I got sent what my picture was here, and that was quite fun to see. I thought that
I think that was from the ESC settings video.
Yeah.
I put it in there. I
Nice.
just looked it up.
I was really surprised. I just had assumed that Yvonne would have sent you that. It really seems like a move that he would make.
I knew he'd like it.
Yeah, yeah. He
Let's see. We got a
appreciates
question for you in the chat. What settings do you use on V-Drone for Freedom Spec?
Oh, okay. Well, this one's tough. There are a few different settings out there. Mine's hard to remember for sure. It's something that Mason Lively and I came up with late one night last year when we were trying to do.
Okay.
But it's like 40/40 props, profile 3. Then you turn on your battery emulation and you use the 1500 mod to add some weight.
Okay.
And then we put 30% prop wash. And there's something, I think it's 50% power. There's another setting you can do.
You just touch all the sliders.
It's all that, yeah. So that's really hard to say. I'm very, all that to say, I'm very much looking forward to Ash putting
it
the Freedom
in.
Freedom Spec quad.
Is it already in a beta build? Like, I think you're a beta tester, aren't you?
Yes, I am. And I've not seen it in the beta build yet because Ash does a lot of serious work in with the quad to figure out.
Yeah.
and
Doesn't he do matching of DVR as well? Like he does, he flies a certain field that he has built in V-Drone and he makes sure it follows the same trajectory when he's doing certain moves.
Yeah, they do a lot of work with that. So I don't know. Did you guys send him a quad, or is he just building one up there to use?
We sent
You
him a quad. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure he brought one to IO.
Nice.
Not sure. Says I like the Spec quad at 60% throttle cap.
Okay.
That's
there you go.
awfully slow though.
Yeah.
That's real slow.
Yeah, I mean, I have also seen a lot of people just use the open class quad at 50%, and that's very simple to do. And other people are doing it on their radio. But I just have that quad set up from last season, and that's just what I've used. But I can tell you that it's not right. It's just what I've been doing.
So we have Heads Up with an ace, Alex with an ace, and Amari with an ace. The Flying V have taken an ace. Did you guys plan this? He said, no. Prop's ready, though. He's ready to take an ace. Is he out there? Where's Prop at? He's right behind me.
Oh, yeah, he's ready. Prop's ready. Looks like Alex is probably ready down there. I see
Just trying to find
Amari
people.
still working on quads here in front of us. Bolting it on and then soldering it on.
Potato's dad's got
Already
his
cut
hat
to
sideways
length.
right
Of course
now.
it is, Amari. I love it.
This is Bro-tato.
Oh, yeah, in the chat.
What should we draw?
Oh, you could draw
on the-
faces on people. Yeah.
They do have to be very
Right now,
still.
Milkman, you need to not move.
Like I could give him a little
Milkman, just
mustache.
hold it. Hold it
And then
straight.
we're gonna give him a nice chain
Oh, that's dope.
under it. Well, I gotta put the dollar sign here.
Yeah, okay, that's appropriate.
And then he's got some nice earrings, some studs. He's got this.
Some hoops.
goatee.
Oh man.
Oh, and then a hoop up here, like
Oh.
a nose ring. Don't move. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's a boy you can take home to mama.
I love it.
They
Let's
said
see, who
Yawsom's
else
taking
can
a
we get?
nap.
Yep. We
Yeah,
can get
yeah,
Russell
yeah.
AR right there.
Russell
Russell's taking a nap.
AR.
All right, Russell, you got to be real still now.
Wait, Russell's a racer, right?
Yeah.
Like we can give him.
Oh yes.
Antennas. Oh, on the goggles. Back in, these are sky zones. right?
Oh yeah,
One
both
on each
sides.
side. What else does he need? We can give him his little transmitter strap. Does he fly a TX-16S? We can give him a big old TX-16S down here.
Oh,
With
yeah.
the, what do they call, the Peter the Penetrator.
Jeez.
But he has the Miwo grip. The Miwo grip.
Oh yep, nice and wide.
Thumbs up.
This is
He's
serious.
ready to go.
Dangerous.
He's yelling it for us.
That's wrong.
He says, come on.
Come on, guys.
You almost there. Oh. Okay,
Gotta
four
put
props,
four
and he's
props
going to be
on.
ready to go.
If we
Let's
could go ahead and get the
yeah,
rest
get
of the
the-
guys
right,
out there
spec
and spec
checked.
checked, yeah, we'll be good to go.
It says, make heads up, stay with his head up.
Yeah.
Dance
that'd be
for us, Milk, says Mookie. I mean, it's his birthday.
Got another birthday?
Yeah, it's Mookie's birthday today.
Oh, nice. Happy birthday to the Mookster.
Two Dog RC says, blang blang.
We love it. It's quite a cool little drawing pad you got there.
Yeah, I just like kept trying to think of a way we could do track diagrams, and I was like, why don't I just do it live?
Yeah, that's awesome. So you just pull up, all those times you're talking people through, you just pull up a photo and you're just like,
Yeah, like I figured there's like a bunch of other ways I could use it. Like if we're doing like a build video,
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
could like show different ways to connect things. Like if you have like your FC, and you could be like, oh, well, if you're running this Nano and you got your 4 pads, you connect it to TX this.
yeah, oh, perfect.
Or if you're running your Spectrum, you're going to use a different pad because you're running some other stuff. You need
Yeah.
3.3 volts back in the day.
Yeah.
But yeah. There's
Love
all
that.
different ways you can use it.
Yeah,
other
that's
than
cool.
drawing chains on people.
But that's been the best use so far.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
And hey, it made use of the diagram to show how hard it is to judge a flag whenever somebody's above it, because your field of view isn't looking down.
Yeah, that's true. But it's just like, kind of like Sean said before. It's like, but it is the only thing we have to judge.
Yes.
The DVR is all we got, and so even though it's very possible that the flag was actually under in the field of view, if we just can't see it there, then there's
Then
no
there's
way to be
nothing-
able to
yeah.
say that we can. Yeah. Yep. Here
There's
we go.
probably ways to do some sort of like CSI type stuff where you take a bunch of runs where he does make it, and then you compare the angle that he is with the grass or the distance back he is, and you could judge his actual location in 3D space based on all of that previous knowledge.
Wow. Well, I was off subject. I have a box of Switchback Pro carbon. Yasim has called dibs on the long back arms. But if anyone else wants a really, really cheap gear deal on like really random Switchback Pro stuff, let me know. It's over there.
Yeah, take it.
Sean is the man. Yeah, and here he comes out now.
Uh-oh, I think we got some Russian in the chat. What language is it? Super Spyro FPV has just characters I've never been able to
Oh, is
read
it in
my life.
Cyrillic?
Is that what the language is called?
Yeah, well, like that's what the Russian letters are.
Maybe Limon can translate for us.
Probably can.
He's probably like, you don't want me to tell you what
No,
it
he
says.
says, I'm sorry. I cannot say that.
He's like, my wife would be very upset.
Limon's very conscious of YouTube's terms of, I don't know, service. Or anytime we make our videos, he's always like,
Oh, we can't do that.
Yeah, we can't. Like,
You and Brandy probably come up with some crazy ideas.
Yeah, a few of them get shot down. Especially with the grease video, like, it was hard for yeah. That still came out pretty good, but
I don't even know what other ideas you guys had.
Because
what were they even saying? Because he asked people what they thought it was.
Yeah, what do you think? So we had a DJ. Somebody thought it was a DJ. Somebody thought it was like maybe a dog breed or like a burrito place. Yeah. My brother-in-law thought that it may be diesel truck parts.
Okay. That's pretty close, though.
Yeah. For sure. My mother-in-law thought maybe that was like like something the dentists use when they put her braces in.
Okay.
Yep.
Maybe some coconut oil in there.
Yeah.
So. Let me get some of that.
Yeah. You see that
I put
DJI on my
coconut oil on
back tooth
everything.
right here. It's been a little sore. I could just get a fresh DJI treatment back there. We'd be good.
Looks like we got 4. Oh no, Amari's video feed's not really there. Oh, now it is. Do we got all the pilots and seats? We do. You guys ready? Give me a thumb when you're ready.
Okay, so we've got Amari with an ace, Alex FPV with an ace, and Heads Up FPV with an ace.
Okay, remember guys, if you guys make contact on the whole shot, you need to crash for it to be a reset. Okay, we're going.
Arm your quads.
Here we go, boys.
Starting on the tone in less than
Two
3.
Dog says he's cheering for prop. He wants more racing. They're off. I thought I heard somebody hit a flag there. Okay, there was like the tiniest.
Hole
Oh
shot,
my
Amari,
gosh.
10.51.
Amari with another hole shot there. That's 2 in a row.
And this is the spot.
Oh, bobble there. Amari goes down, drops back in the pack. Oh, he's doing gates all wrong. There he goes. Found himself. Where are we then?
So Heads Up into the dive, followed by Alex into the dive, followed by Prop, then Amari. Oh, Propsicle gets it wrong. Alex, this is up to you if you
Heads
want
Up
it.
FPV
Oh, no, I
lap
guess
1
it's
in
not up to you. No
first.
matter what, it's going to end
Alex
unless
FPV lap
Propsicle
1 in second.
causes an upset.
Propsicle lap 1 in
We
third.
got a battle right now.
Amari
Alex
lap 1 in
FPV
fourth.
He's
has
right on
Heads
Evan.
Up in his view.
So here we go. Evan, dive. Alex, dive. Up to the tower. Down to the low gate. Reach around. Wrap it up section. Bringing it around. What's the
Heads
spacing?
Up FPV lap 2 in
1.2 seconds
first.
separating
Alex
1 and
FPV
2 right
lap
now.
2 in second.
Anybody's race.
Propsicle lap 2 in third. Amari lap 2 in fourth.
We should have kept track of how many times people have like just lost it in the grower tower.
Yeah. Amari again, that would have just been another check mark for it. So it looks like we still got the battle going on. Alex FPV still running to chase down Heads Up.
The last time
flag
around
tap
it was a
there for Alex.
1.2 spacing. Let's see what it is this time.
Heads Up FPV lap 3 in first.
Oh, now it's 1.65.
Alex
It's
FPV
growing, but
lap
it's
3
still
in
not
second.
that big.
No,
Propsicle
still
lap 3
just
in
one
third.
bobble from Heads Up could
Amari
bring it
lap 3
all
in
back
fourth.
together.
But this is the final lap.
Even and smooth into
Dive
the dive
game.
tower, over the pumpkin patch, back over the pumpkin patch, into that back gate that's been everybody trouble, but he kept it clean. Here we go, around the back stretch,
Coming round,
and that
and
makes
we have
Heads
a
Up your champion.
2022
Into the
Freedom
flag.
Spec champion. Heads Up FPV, followed by Alex FPV with Propsicle in third. Time for me to do some math.
And Amari in fourth.
I tried, boys.
Congratulations on putting on a wonderful show here, guys. That was quite a spectacle to watch.
So, final standings, we have Heads Up with 8 points. Prop and Alex are tied with 10 points. So what's the tiebreaker?
Oh, the tiebreaker I would have.
Alex is second then.
Oh, yeah.
Alex takes second, Prop third, Amari fourth.
Wow.
That's a great showing for Chief.
Right? Yeah, so
1
taking
and
the
2.
win. Taking a win the other day, then following it up with the second place finish here.
Incredible.
Yeah, great weekend.
Oh, we have
for our boy
trophies. Sean, you ready to give out
Alex
some
FPV.
trophies?
Let's get Sean in here for the trophy.
Here, stand up. I'll
ceremony.
aim this camera up.
That shot right there. We'll just move back for a second. Get it cleared out. Down a little more. Up a teens now. Perfect. All right, Sean, what'd you think about that final?
Freaking wild.
Yeah, what?
Good to watch. Like, these guys are definitely at the top of their game today.
Yeah.
And what a weekend of racing, right?
Oh, it's been awesome.
It was almost like a 3-day I.O. with the amount of packs flown
Yes.
and the downtime we had, too, to be able to hang with friends and whatever.
Perfect.
Like, it's been a really fun ride, and just super proud of how everybody did.
Yeah,
and,
yeah, it's been a
man,
great
just
event.
blown away. You know, heads up, did not have the state fair showing that I'm sure he wanted.
Yep.
But able to get it done here was pretty freaking cool. So just kind of looking over here at what. All righty. So coming in strong at the state fair race, winning the first heat of Chase EA, standing up, looking at the crowd and say, "This is my state."
And it is.
Having a heck of a weekend, disrupting in all the races
Yep.
the Flying V one way or another.
That's
is our
right.
buddy
Yep.
from Mount Vernon, Illinois. Really
together.
the localist pilot to be here at this event this weekend, taking home third now after second Friday, third today in the championship. Now, this was a nationwide championship with hundreds of pilots competing, and the third best spec racing pilot in the world today is our buddy Propsicle. Come
Give
on
it up for
Propsicle.
him.
Dude, so what was kind of the weekend like for you? Your emotions and that kind of thing. What has this weekend been like for you?
It's been awesome, you know, especially at the state fair, you know, having a crowd there. That was really fun, especially being, you know, a bit of a home race for me. That energy is always super fun. Yeah, all these finals have been crazy, you know, same four in this final and the one at the state fair, super close races and all of them going more than 2 Chase the Ace rounds. So yeah, it's been awesome. It's a little frustrating in this final, especially having TQ coming into this. I feel like I had the pace, and then when it really mattered, I couldn't like squeeze that last little bit out or avoid that midair, which is a little frustrating. But I'm still really happy with my showing. You know, it's been an awesome weekend full of great racing. So.
Yeah, it was really pretty clear in that Chase the Ace final that we could run that race over and over again, probably in Chase the Ace format, and have a different winner every time. I think in the very last race, you had a lot of people pulling for you because you were the only pilot without an ace. However, you were able to do what you needed to do to come home with a third place finish. You know, you finished well in each of the heats, and we just want to say a big Freedom Spec congratulations to you, Propsicle. Third place. Give it up for Propsicle, everybody. There you go, man. Way to go.
Let's talk about our second place finisher for a second.
Who was that guy?
It's like it's kind of hard to remember.
Yeah, it doesn't really stick out much.
Doesn't really leave much of an
He
impression.
kind of just blends in everywhere he goes.
Yeah, doesn't really stand out of the crowd.
He's had a heck of a weekend, you know, coming out really super hot with a dub.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Friday.
big
And
one.
if you don't realize, so Friday there was a race at the state fair. It was an open race, meaning, you know, it wasn't you didn't have to qualify to be there like you did for this race. However, almost everyone that's at this race was at that race.
Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
everyone that was at this race was at that race.
Yes.
So, like, it was the same competition, and to kind of prove the point that you could run the Chase Ace finals 10 times and get a different winner every time.
We kind of saw it.
Yeah. Friday with the big dub.
Yep.
Getting the big money, and today he's walking home with some more money.
Yep.
Having a phenomenal year with a second place finish in Costa Rica, first place on
Doing
Friday.
big. Yep.
Doing wild stuff. I can't even remember all the podiums and wins he's taken in Freedom Spec this season. And not only that, but second place in the DR World Championship.
Yeah, really put on a
Let's
show.
give it up for the one and only Mr. CAC himself,
Here he comes.
Alex FPV. Dude, way to freaking
Beautiful.
go. Way to go.
Oh, hey there.
Look at that. You got another one of these. Hey. Dude, way to go, Alex. What has this weekend been like for you from your perspective?
Oh, it's a tough one because in drone racing, we don't have a lot of weekends where you can show up anywhere in this country and make this type of money. So when all of us heard that, of course you saw the sign-up sheet. We all jumped on board, and knowing that everybody was coming here with so much practice and wanting the money, the big purse. It was real flashy. Everybody wanted it, and all the pride behind it. Yeah, I knew it was going to be a wild one, and it was nothing short of that. The Illinois race was a super stacked one, and we show up here today and yesterday, and it was another crazy race for a lot of money, and I'm just glad to stay at the top of all of them.
Now, you got a lot of crap this morning, but I was actually kind of proud of you because I know you like oval racing.
Yeah, I do like oval racing.
You legitimately like oval racing, but was that a matter of just making sure you had the time to make repairs and that you didn't break the only drone and a half you had, or like what was that decision like to not race in the oval race and to save your energy for now? Was it a mental thing or a gear thing or a mixture, or what happened there?
I mean, I had a quad that I could have flew in the oval, right? But I needed good quads for the championship. That's why we all came here for. So I just decided to set it out and make sure to take my time. Have good quads, make sure all my batteries were cycled a couple times, and I guess it paid off. So I'm not disappointed I did it.
So I'm curious. After the Friday race, you said that you had some new pedals on the way. Are they in the DHL truck yet, or you just haven't done the shopping yet?
I'm just waiting for him to put them in a box over there in the warehouse.
All right. So what are you doing now, huh? Is this just fun money?
Yeah, basically just trying to recoup all the money that I've spent on this sim race and stuff. So little by little, it's making me feel not so bad.
Good deal. Well, Alex FPV is not just a phenomenal drone racer, but now he's one of the best sim car racers you can see out there. And hopefully we'll get to see us do some spec racing this fall and some TV leagues and stuff. So.
Oh, I hope so.
All right, good deal, man.
Appreciate
Congratulations. Yeah, way to go, Chief. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Always a fan favorite. Yeah. We've said it a lot. One of the best in the world, obviously. There's guys out there that give him a run for his money.
Yep.
But we know that in any lineup, he's got what it takes to be a winner. Anytime.
Yeah.
And today, I think this weekend was big for him in the sense that Friday maybe didn't go the way that he wanted.
Yep.
But today he showed up. He showed up in a big way. And not only that, but we had a bit of a controversy on heat number one. There was a flag that might have been able to go both ways. It did not go in his favor.
No, and he brushed it right off.
Yeah, he was all for it. He's like, I don't want to win with an asterisk.
No. Wants the win clean.
Wants the clean win, and he got it.
Yep.
And he got it. So let's give it up for our buddy, our pal, two-time DRL world champion, absolutely undefeated on DRL, Evan, heads up, FPV. You've obviously been to pretty much every major Freedom Spec event.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think, the first one, did you win the first one?
I did. I won
and
the
then
first
Hyper won the second one.
Correct, yeah.
And then, now you're just a two-time, and no, you got 3 multi-GPs, don't you? Yeah, so what has this weekend been like from your perspective, Evan?
Well, it's been an amazing weekend, and honestly, it makes me just even more fortunate, or feel even more fortunate about all the people I get to work alongside, compete alongside. Obviously, you putting this event together, Armando, making this whole stream, and also being a huge part in this event being the way it is. And, of course, like any drone race, it wouldn't be the way it is without all the great people who come out to support it. We wouldn't do what we do without you guys. This is for you guys, and I, of course, love to compete myself. I want to put on good races, or help support put on good races. So to see all the smiling faces, to hear the crowds, it really was so awesome to hear. And to finish the weekend with a win, of course, felt good. I've been on a bit of a slump recently, not performing the way I've been, or the way I've wanted to, and finally was able to pull out a win and a performance I was happy with.
I kind of felt when we saw that flag that you were like, please DQ it. That's kind of the in general. Like, you didn't want to say much because maybe like you're a little torn, but it felt like, in your mind, you just you wanted to be above reproach and make sure you got it done. And I'm happy it worked out for you. Obviously, these heats, I've said it about 18 times now, but we could have run them over and over again and had different results the whole time. It's neat to see 4 pilots that are capable of taking the W. But this one, my friend, is yours. And today, right here in Springfield, Illinois, the fastest Freedom Spec drone racer in the world is our buddy, our pal, Heads Up FPV. So it's an honor to give you that, man.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you, guys.
All right, let's get Alex, Evan, and Propsicle up here and do a group photo with the 3 of you. to the stream, maybe. We'll go ahead and shut this down, guys. Thank you for checking this out. It's been an honor to have each and every one of you along for the ride. Drone racing is something we love. We do this because we want to drone race, and we're excited that you get to come along with us on these rides, and we look forward to seeing you at a Freedom Spec drone race, Heart of America drone race at some point in the future. But for now, we're going to let you go. Thanks for checking this out, and we'll catch you next time on Heart of America FPV. Later.